Tell everyone about you guys. Whoever wants to lead it off.
Let the front man
Front
start.
man? Yeah.
All right.
You frontal man, you.
Full frontal.
Full frontal.
Full frontal.
You're
Yeah.
the full frontal.
Yeah, no. Every night.
Every
Full
night.
frontal.
Oh, by the way, they'll be doing a live performance right here.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Wait,
what? Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
Guys, I'm surprised. You didn't know about this. We don't have tuned acoustic guitars over there in the bedroom waiting.
No, we're a band called Painting Fences from Phoenix, Arizona. Me and my brother got started when I graduated high school, essentially, and we picked up band members as we went.
In the garage.
In the garage.
As one does.
He was doing full frontal in the garage.
I was like,
you know what? That's
also
what the
known
world
as also known as the very moist days, as it was extremely
115
sweaty.
degrees in a garage.
Yeah.
Anyway, we terrorized the neighbors for a couple years.
Got the cops called on us a bunch of times.
That was at least 10 years ago. We've been
that
playing
happened to
ever
me
since.
too.
Yeah.
That's why I sold my house. I was forced to sell it because I was playing too loud music.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just
Well,
So metal though.
yeah.
the last time we were there, it was his birthday party, and we threw a show, and the cops showed up. It was
Yeah.
Yeah.
classic.
He was cool.
The cops
though.
got
He
pissed
was
off
fine.
at me.
The,
They were
the
like,
cops were always cool. It was the neighbors.
He was
that
like,
sucked.
well, technically, it's not 10 o'clock yet, so...
Some of them even kind of stood there and
I
were
can't
like,
do anything about
yeah, just go ahead and play. I'm going to listen for about 5 minutes. And
ours were not that nice. It would depend on which officer we got. We're
Right.
like, I've been here 4 times. Can you please stop?
Oh, yeah.
But we need to get better, officer. Well, you haven't
The
yet,
neighbors
so...
will stop.
Although you
suck.
have
The neighbors will stop complaining if we get better.
So we had a very so I played with Painted Fences a couple times already, right?
Yeah,
Right,
and
you know, Paso.
it was a while back, 2017, I think roughly is what we figured
just
out.
about, yeah. It was a different lineup then as well.
Yeah, that's true. True, it was a 3-piece.
It was
It was like
three-piece.
you two mainly, and
With
then
It was a
Touring
different
drummer.
drummer.
Different guy.
It was
And then you
Cash-
guys were
Cash
added
Bill.
on.
different person.
We're new.
Yeah,
it's funny because I barely remember the other drummer anyway, so it's all good.
that's
So
fine.
it's like he was there the whole time. We
Fuck
just
you,
say
Cash.
he was.
Fuck you, Cash.
Anyways, we have Elliot over here.
Hi,
He's
Elliot,
drummer,
who's our drummer.
Painting Fences. We have Katie, who's on bass. Seth used to play bass and do the vocals at the same time.
But I'm
He's got
better.
tired.
But, oh damn! You're like, but I'm better.
I'm better.
No, it's true.
Shots fired.
Yeah,
Oh,
you wanted
man.
to just focus on the vocals, so there we are.
Yeah.
And the
What
hair.
how about you do 2 basses?
Well, the hair is an instrument, so I'm actually doing 2.
Oh, okay. We'll
I'm
do
already-
3.
I'm already
why do you
putting
gotta
it
why do you
together
gotta be
in my
weak?
head.
Why do you do 3?
Right.
We-
Possible.
Rhythm,
Yeah,
bass,
do
and lead
3.
bass.
You don't. Whatever.
You do hair? You do hair?
Alright, you get to play guitar and play
You
drums
do
at the
hair?
same
You
time.
do bass?
Can I be the lead drummer and we get a rhythm drummer?
That's definitely
there
an
you go.
established
Perfect.
thing, like with King Gizzard. And
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
The other
those
guy-
guys.
And
What do you do, Johnny?
I play guitar, and that's all I do.
That's all you
I
do.
don't sing. I don't
Why do you
dance.
say it like that?
Well, he writes the songs.
Because
Sometimes.
people are like, well, you ever have interest in doing other instruments? And they're like, nope, it's all guitar. All guitar.
I wish I had the attention span just to focus on that. So yeah, so it's only 4 members in the band. Oh, I love how Wandering Fox says only 4 members. Like if it's too little. Well, you guys need more.
Well,
hey, Dicodec's technically
sorry.
2 members at the moment. No, just kidding. I guess this is at like 4 now.
Yeah.
But hey guys, we got a merch giveaway. Type in Painting Fences. You guys want to show them the merch that they could win right now? They made the new drummer, the merch guy.
Yeah.
You know, to show it off.
I don't know what
Oh,
camera.
yeah, hold on, we got you.
There we go.
Oh, wrong one. Here we go. Show, to the other way. A little to the left.
Left.
Oh, wait, here we go. No, there you go. Not that one.
Okay.
Not that one. There we
Yeah,
go.
stickers,
We're figuring it out.
buttons. We've
So,
got
free merch.
CD,
Full length.
our new
The
album,
Cardinal Sins.
Yep.
which we also have.
And they're on tour right now, guys. So, we're using the money from this stream to help them out. So if you guys can, we appreciate it, and then we'll, in return, I'm going to be buying whatever shirts that you guys want
And
from
this-
them.
This one has a story.
I think that one's my favorite.
This is the one that
That's
has a
the
story
inside joke
attached.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
So
Show
on,
Show me your manatee.
on Cardinal Sins, we have a song called Vanity, and when we started playing that song, we'd be like, all right, this song's called Vanity, and in the chorus, Seth sings, show me your vanity. So this is why I know how to sing
See,
it.
he does sing.
Yeah. Oh, he does sing!
And,
Lied to us.
and then people would start shouting, show me your manatees, because they misheard the song lyrics every time. So we're like,
Misheard lyrics.
we're
turned
going to make
into
a shirt out of it. So
Yeah.
that was April
Are we
Fool's.
checking out that song today?
Yeah, we should definitely
yeah.
check out that
That's
song.
a song we should
Alright.
definitely check out.
Any other shirts?
That's it.
That's
Just those three?
A lighter
Oh, we
blue
do
version
have
of
the
this.
manatees in light blue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We
we
have
gotta
a
see the. Hold on, like it. There you go.
We don't have a display.
Same design,
same
but it's
design,
in blue.
just light blue.
Can, can you
Black.
unwrap it for them? I'll
Yeah,
buy
go
that
ahead,
one. I'll
go
buy the
ahead.
large. I'll buy that one.
We
That's
have
the one I'll
tape. We
take.
can retape anything that
There's-
doesn't
okay.
get by.
That's
I told somebody last night because they were like, "Well, I don't want to make you retape it." I'm like, "You don't have to
Oh,
buy it just because we take the tape off." But
Just
we-
charge, just charge extra for the tape. That's all.
Yeah.
Just charge extra for the tape.
You
Da, da,
untape
da.
it, you buy it.
Wait, I'm failing at
wrinkles
this.
out.
There we go. There we go.
Nice blue.
Show me those manatees.
We don't want to see
So
them,
who
man.
is a person in the band that is designated to show the manatees? This is my question.
Probably me.
Yeah. He's doing the full frontal. He's
well,
got the
I do have the
manatees.
button up, the spring off shirt. So
Oh,
He's
are you gonna
prepared.
do that? Or if we get you moist enough on the stream, will you do that, Seth? Will you do the spring off for
can you,
us?
can you get moist?
You
Can
got the
you
snap
moisten it
buttons?
to that
Yeah.
level? We
Oh.
don't know.
So what I don't even know what we're gonna do first. So anyways, I remember what I was gonna say now. So we were talking and I found out talking through Seth, Eric, he had talked to Eric first. Unfortunately, Eric couldn't make it today. Hopefully in the future you guys can meet him. I don't think you guys were Eric wasn't in the band when you guys when we were playing with you guys, I don't think. I think it was the original lineup.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Mostly what I remember from that was you guys just being dope, and we were like, they saved the night.
I think your singer.
Oh, that's right,
Your
because we
singer
showed
then
up
was
last
like
minute,
his
right?
first show was
Yes.
one of his first shows.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was one. You've saved our asses twice now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were coming through, but it was interesting because you guys, I didn't know you guys had been following the channel, I guess. Seth, right?
Yeah.
You said you
Yeah,
had,
yeah, I've
had
been
her some
following.
songs.
Ever since we played
Since
that
that
show,
show.
dude, we've stayed tuned.
And then he said he liked Brigadier and BAND-MAID, and I was like, oh crap, we have some stuff in common because
Oh, yeah.
our whole channel pretty much majority of it is Japanese music. There's other music from other parts of the country, but mostly Japanese music. So you guys want to tell them? You want to tell them a little bit about your what animes you're loving and
I'm wearing
you
mine.
You can go.
Wearing mine, you know, see it? Fucking Attack on Titan, baby. Fucking Levi. The fucking mother bitch. The
Man,
fucking
you're really
goat.
hype.
The
You're
fucking
really
goat.
hype. He was ready. He was like, hell yeah, I got it all set up.
Wearing this for
That's
a
cool.
reason.
That camera's gonna die on me. Of course that would happen.
I'm really into
I was ready.
ReZero right now.
Yes, ReZero.
It's as far as I'm just obsessed. Like I can't stop.
How obsessed?
He was emotionally hurt by the show.
You were
One of the
all
scenes
emotionally
traumatized
hurt.
me, and I
That's
rewatched
happened.
the whole series and realized that I repressed the entire episode and was like, I don't remember this. I don't remember this. Oh no, but I do.
ReZero fans
I
know
still
who
don't
we're
remember
talking
it. I
about.
still don't remember it.
I don't know what you're talking. I don't watch a lot of anime, but I listen to a lot of music. I listen
If
to a lot.
anybody's familiar with it, it's what happens in the cave, and that's
Oh,
all I'm
okay,
gonna say.
Oh,
Oh,
the cave
man.
is what did it for you. For
Wandering
me, it's
Fox
the white
is
whale.
depressing anime.
Yes, that's correct.
That's correct.
Oh,
I
nice.
don't know if it's the most depressing I've seen, but
Mm.
like, because Neon Genesis is pretty up there.
Yeah, I don't know. So I got an embarrassing thing to tell you guys about. So I didn't
No,
really,
stop.
I didn't really,
Cave.
Yes, you know.
I didn't really know what anime was.
How?
So like I didn't even realize I watched anime until starting this channel. I was like, I never watched anime, and
And
they're
then-
like, Pokemon counts as anime.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
Oh.
like, oh,
Card
oh!
captors,
I was like, what about
Dragon Ball
Digimon?
Z,
And they're like, yes,
Gundam Wing.
those are all from when you were a kid, but yes, those all count.
They all count.
Cartoon
Still
Network
anime.
tricked you.
yeah.
Here's the
Or it was
question.
Fox at the time, I think, when,
Is there,
when all
any,
the other
is
coming
there
out.
any animation from Japan that's not considered anime? Because it's basically.
I've heard some people
That's
call
a
it
really good fucking
Japanimation.
question. That's a
Right?
really good question.
Yeah, some people
Maybe
I've
the-
heard
maybe
call it just
the followers
Japanimation.
know.
I'm like,
Japanimation?
Yeah, Japanimation.
It's just
I've heard
animated
someone.
stuff. Cause, you know,
That's
like,
like
The
yeah.
Simpsons is not anime; it's just animated. So, what is the equivalent of that
Right.
in Japan?
Does it
I
have to
don't
be
know.
from Japan to be anime?
Yeah.
If
That's
an
a really good
American
question.
made an anime styled show, is that still anime or is it not? That's the
point.
question.
I don't know.
There we go.
Yeah, they say good
what
point.
defines anime?
So,
Any,
Is it the eyes?
currently, or if
Anyone
it came
in
from
Japan knows.
it's anime.
Japanese fans.
Anime is
any
Japanese.
fans in the
Period.
chat.
There you go.
Yeah,
We're
anime
going
is
with that.
Japanese. Period. Yeah,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm good with that.
This isn't.
This is a good
I am
point,
good with
though.
that.
That's a good
Makes
point. So
It's like champagne.
Which
so
means
your favorite is Attack on
everybody is
Titan.
That's it, man.
Katie, do you
That's
have a
it.
favorite anime?
I don't watch.
So you're like me.
That will change.
My
That's
friend was
dry
trying
as
to get
fuck.
me into My Hero Academia, but that's it.
That's a good
I
start.
tried watching that also. That was
It's a
the
great
first thing I
start.
tried
That's
watching.
your starter episode.
Everybody needs their starter anime.
And then you gotta go right into the weird stuff.
So what's your favorite then?
My favorite is probably a show that's been over forever called Eureka 7.
Okay. Don't know what that is. Chat. Give him a shot if you know what that is.
Not a lot of people.
Johnny, what about you?
Probably it was Yu Yu Hakusho back in the day, and like right now, Jujutsu Kaisen. Something. My roommate is the big anime fan, so he just shoves it on me. I'm like, this is good. I don't like this. I like this. I like this. So I'm watching a bunch right now. It gets thrown at me.
Now, as far as Japanese music, what are you guys familiar with?
We'll
Start with you,
go in
Johnny.
reverse order. We were talking X-Japan.
X-Japan? He threw me off with X-Japan.
Yeah,
I was not expecting that
going
one.
back a few decades with X-Japan and I always mess with
Soka Ninaro?
Thank you, Soka Ninaro.
So I know
Love those
we
guys.
have a Shiro. She's a huge Soka Ninaro fan. If she's still there, I knew she'd be happy with that when she heard
They're
that.
just insane.
Seth?
I'm a huge fan of Myth and Royd and a band called Millie. And then
I don't think I've heard of any of those two.
Millie's a trip.
Myth and Royd does the opening theme for, well, actually a couple of anime, but I think the most popular one that I know of is Overlord. And then Millie does Goblin Slayer.
Okay.
So if you I noticed her streams on Spotify were like everything else small, Goblin Slayer song like millions.
Katie, have you listened to any Japanese music? Ooh. They haven't showed you?
Hurts. No.
How dare them?
I know. Terrible bandmates.
Yeah, terrible bandmates.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
We can fix
Well,
that.
you're about to hear some today.
There you go.
You ready to hear some
this
today?
is good.
Yeah.
No, this
Yeah,
is
so here's some today. All right.
Her reactions will be
Well,
truly
you heard Baby
fresh.
Metal earlier.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Elliot?
I actually discovered a band that I didn't know the name of because on the YouTube video it was all in Japanese and I couldn't read it, but I shared it on Facebook like, this is awesome. This just blew my mind. This is epic. And Johnny went and did all the Google research.
I thought
and
you were
came
gonna
back
end it with like, and I still don't know the name.
I didn't care. I was like, I don't care what these guys are called. But he did all the internet searching and came back with, they're called Wakagi Band or Wagaki Band.
Wagaki
Oh,
Band.
Wagaki Band.
I
Yeah.
have them on my playlist
Yeah, yeah.
too.
So
The
good. I
traditional
always
Japanese-
recommend that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
mix of the koto and stuff with drumming and
And
metal
her
guitars.
and
It
her
was,
traditional vocal style too.
yeah, just it was.
It's
I love
freaking
that.
amazing.
That was epic.
So, anyways, this was a surprising thing for me. I didn't expect it, because there's not a lot of bands that
Katie
I
needs some
talk to.
BAND-MAID for sure.
Yeah, Katie. Yeah, that would work. To go show some BAND-MAID. I don't know. What kind of music do you like in general? Like,
I listen to.
I gotta look up a
just
couple of bands real quick.
Really anything.
what are you listening to right now?
A lot of Soundgarden.
Fuck yes.
Nothing wrong with
A
that.
lot of Soundgarden.
You're solid right there.
I love Soundgarden.
No
Chris
arguments.
Cornell's like one of my idols. Like,
Dude's got
oh
pipes.
man.
There is this band that my coworker
Anything
got
he
me
does.
into called Porcupine Tree,
Yes.
and I lost my mind when I
Thank God.
heard.
Your coworker is doing a better justice than your
Good.
bandmates. Just saying.
She made me a playlist called Hi Katie with a little smiley face, and it's all these songs I've never heard of before. I'm like, oh, what is this?
That is
awesome.
awesome.
Porcupine Tree
That is
kicks ass.
awesome. So we have a chat on the Discord. It's called Live Chat. If you guys want to put your links of what you guys want, Teresa is going to start a playlist over there, and then I'll get the link from Discord, and then we'll do it, and we'll do some requests here and there. There are some songs I specifically want to show them, and of course I'm going to show them a couple Dicodec songs because they've heard the songs, but they have not seen La Casa Negra yet. And you guys probably didn't see it with that singer. Well, you saw his first show, but
Yeah.
I don't think you guys saw the first music video he did with us. And they haven't seen the BAND-MAID one yet. But Seth, you listen to BAND-MAID here and there.
So I'm familiar, and I've seen. I've clicked on it, but I think when I tried watching it, like a bunch of dumb shit happened, like right then, and I was like, I'll come back to this.
Gotcha.
Didn't.
Internet trick.
Highly recommend their new album, Unseen World. It is phenomenal. It is amazing. Like, it's really good. Actually, I think you like it a lot. It's really good. So check out some songs from Unseen World. I'll show you the cover that we did of BAND-MAID.
Okay.
And then we're going to check out some of their music. And guys, painting fences. Type in painting fences. We only have about 8 eligible people here for some free merch. Free merch. Go ahead and type in painting fences. Like it says in the instructions on there, and you will be entered in. Let me make sure I have it set up right first. So you guys are gonna be typing it in. It's not gonna work. Yep.
There's
Still-
almost nothing you'd accept that's not free, right?
Huh?
Like if it's free, it's always good.
I'd
That's
not
the
take
thing you
free
would
stuff
not
away.
accept
Right?
if it was free. Like, even if it's
Punch
free,
in
I
the
won't take
face?
it.
I don't know. A lot of
guess.
people are not
Yes.
accepting
I don't
some
know.
free painting
Those are
fences.
usually free anyway.
Oh, we definitely got to show them some love bites. We were talking about some symphonic. Well, they're not symphonic. Well, we were talking about power metal and
But
symphonic
we love
metal.
power metal.
Yeah. So we were talking about that a little bit earlier. So I know they're gonna love bites for sure. I don't even know what to show them, guys. But that's what that Discord chat's for. So go to Discord live chat and share the links over there. You can't do it here on Discord, but do it over there. Teresa will filter it out. We're not gonna do every single song. It'll be impossible. So if you guys go over there, if you guys are for Savannah, thank you so much for the 15 gifted subs. We really appreciate it. Any song you want them to hear, share it with Teresa. If you guys sub, we will put your song to the top of the list, or donation or any stuff like that. All that stuff helps the band directly. Bought them food earlier, and we're gonna buy some merch from them and help you guys out, so you guys can go on the road, because I know how rough it is out on the road. So what should we do first? We should check out some painting fences, I think.
Yeah, I want to see your reaction.
They sound cool.
See what they talk
I'm
about.
like,
about?
Who's painting
hopefully we don't get any of this.
We are dry. Dry as
You can't be dry with wet paint.
Suddenly
So
everybody
let's
drops
get
out
a
of the
poll
giveaway.
going. Let's get a poll. Moist or crusty as fuck. All right, let's get the classic poll run in, and let's see. Will Alan be? I loved your live performance when I saw you guys. Unless you changed with it. Did you guys start sucking since then?
We
or-
decided we were gonna go with a different approach
Oh fuck.
of terrible.
Terrible.
Let's
is
be
the-
the worst
We
band.
changed it up, Alan. We put a little bit of terrible on top of it this time.
I mean, if Hobo
awful.
Johnson can get millions of views, so can we.
Oh, shots fired.
Shots fired, Hobo.
Not in this. Not in
Hey,
this.
God Girl the Gamer, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. So, what song should we check out first from you guys?
Well, I really want you to hear Lust because off the new album because it just goes places.
Do you wanna do a
But
shorter
you wanted to
song or a
hear
longer
Vanity.
song?
You want short or long?
What does that mean?
You want me to give
Shorter
you
song.
short?
Hey, we're short or long, but it just can't
What does that mean? Like, bro, you can't just say long and not tell me how many inches, you know? Like, there's a threshold here. Like, we don't know how much I can take. Like, there's a limit,
That's
you know?
the surprise.
So I guess I gotta go small since I don't know. You know, I don't want to end up in pain afterwards.
Ease into it.
All right, I think we're going Vanity. Let's start with that. We're gonna ease them in.
Show me your vanity.
I mean, now you'll
what
get the
the,
inside
it's
joke
what the
for the
t-
T-shirt.
Yes, the
Yeah.
T-shirt.
All
We
right,
got
so-
a music video coming.
So this is the inside joke then, is what you're saying. Okay, so
This is the setup.
It's
to
on
the inside joke.
YouTube. You'll want the topic channel though. So painting
Painting,
fences,
vanity painting
painting
ideas.
fences. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of fence painting videos. You got to add band to the search.
So I got a question. You know what? It's because somebody typed it incorrectly.
Yeah,
His
that's
name was
correct.
Alan. I don't know how he did it, but he did. I was kidding. So I got a question though.
Hunter?
So why painting fences and not painted fences?
Oh, I got this one.
'Cause
There's
You got
a-
this one. All right, all right,
Johnny's
all right.
story.
Done.
So it's the reference is to the classic American dream idea of having your own home and the picket fence and the dog in the yard and all that,
I think
right?
I remember this.
Yeah, we probably
Sorry,
told you about
yeah.
it. So that's like the quintessential American dream story. Everybody wants to get that piece
Yeah.
of pie, right?
Yeah.
So nowadays, a lot of people don't put stock in that, and the metaphor is that house is gone. Those fences are broken down, but the dream isn't gone. If you want that dream, you just gotta work for it and keep painting those fences.
So why the fuck did you not paint my fences then?
You don't have any fences.
your
That's
fences
you.
are
Fences.
shingling.
You know, I really
It takes hours.
I got the paint. I have wood. We can make some picket fences right now.
Well,
Imagine like you go to like I was wondering if they were gonna be scared because like I have a pretty rundown trailer. It looks run down on the outside.
We've been in worse.
Dude,
We've been
when
worse.
we
in
pulled
Bisbee.
up, I opened the van door to go out and try to find which house was yours, and all those little tiny
Like, oh,
dogs
it's not a house.
barking at us, and I saw 4 tiny dogs, and I was just
ran
like,
up. Never
I just
mind.
closed the door. I was like, not today, Satan.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was like, I wonder what they're gonna think. That's why I told Seth the day. I'm like, just warning you. I like live in a trailer, but it'll be a sick setup. I promise. I moved all my studio stuff to a very low end area. Anyways, let's check this out. Vanity. So that's why they're called painting fences, not painted fences. That makes sense. Would you consider going to painted fences? You know, after you guys get a little bit, after the fences are painted, you know, everything
when
is
we
done.
retire, when
Yeah,
the band
when
is
I
over,
have
And it'll be
white
called
picket
retroactively
fence
rename
house.
everything.
that'll be past tense.
Yeah. When I own my own house, we are painted fences.
All right, painting fences, guys. Go check them out. You can see the link coming up periodically in the chat. I like that tone.
That is nothing else almost. Shout out to Jared Hospital.
Hell yeah.
Steady hands, they try to guide your way, but you are held back by what you feel inside. Never content, you dig and burrow through. Looking around, all you see is you. Show me your humanity in the palm of your hands. Show me your vanity in your reflection. Show me your humanity in the palm of your. Show me your vanity in.
Well, first off, I love the tones. I love the tones, and I love that finally a band that uses reverb right, where it actually fills up the mix and actually has the stereo spread that's going on with the guitars and stuff like that.
That's
on
Jack
both
Costo.
sides.
That's
Huh?
all Jack.
Okay,
or
Jack
Jack-
Costo from the band Seven Spires. Check him out. He mixed the whole album. He did a fantastic job.
Bang up.
It's and some people miss this. A lot of people they think when you hear a band on the CD, they think it's like you go in there, you record one track of guitars, one track of vocals, and that's it.
No.
But that's the perception. But some
When I
bands.
was young, I thought it was the band set up, they played, and you just had a microphone
Well,
in the room.
if
you
you're
know,
talking
and
about
I'm like-
1960s or 70s, maybe so.
Yeah.
But even then, I'm like, there's only one guitarist in the band, and I'm hearing at least 3 guitar parts. What's going on? How do you do that?
And that's why when you hear, bands with less experience not have so much of a big mix, and you can tell this is not like the full-on high-quality mix, like as in like the studio where you have thousands of dollars, but you can tell it's really good with the equipment you got.
The way we
What
did
he
this
got,
was we rehearsed it and pre-productioned it for a year solid. Like the songs
Oh,
were
yeah.
done, period. And we went in the studio and did it in 4 days. Just did all the drums day one, all the guitars, all
Gotcha.
that, layered everything just because we had the song so well rehearsed where you could just go.
When we
It
told
was
Jack
nuts.
he's like, so how many days were you guys planning on doing the recordings? And I was like, 4 days. And he goes, bullshit.
You cannot do an album in 4 days.
Like the professional studios guys, no joke, it's like 2 days. Like
Black
there-
Sabbath's first record.
There's this guy, oh my god, I can't remember his name, but he's the one who taught me everything I knew about mixing. I wasn't even going to mix, but he gave me my first Focusrite HD Pro 40, and I didn't know how to mix, but I got so sick of people mixing my music because it sucked every time. And I just learned, and he gave it to me, but he told me, he's like, I hate doing it. Unfortunately, a lot of the bands in El Paso, when they would go to record, they would spend weeks. And he was so used to that professionalism level where they would just come in like one day, done, knock it out.
Oh yeah.
That's it. And you're just like, you know what I mean? It's so
Yeah.
weird, like depending on where
It's
you are,
very
how it goes
stressful,
like that.
I mean,
I've been an engineer and recorded a band in 2 days, just
Yeah.
like the Sabbath. We record
Yeah.
all your music, and then we record all the vocals and
Yeah.
solos. And then I did an album with a band that took like 8 months.
Yeah.
And it was just hair pulling sometimes.
Yeah, it
like,
can be. Especially if they're bad performances. Because if they're bad performances, like I always tell everyone, you're going to have a good mix in general if like you have musicians that are prepared and have their shit down.
and sometimes it's good performances, it's overthinking it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, was that good though? And I'm like, yes, it was. Let's move on.
Yeah.
But
See, I'm
was
always
it?
that engineer though. I've always been that person. Like if it's so bad, I just say, hey, I'm not doing this to be mean, but like we don't want to waste anyone's time. I'm sure you don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time. Like instead of just trying to push a shitty thing going through, like, hey man, this is what you need to work on, and that's the benefits I think of a musician that mixes also, because then they could be like, hey, this is where you're lacking in technique, this is where you need to improve. So come back after you get this down here. Let me give you some pointers. And the musicians that legit want to get better will take it to heart and they'll do it seriously. And then of course there's those ones that will say you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck you.
God, man, that's my style. My style is to miss the first note.
I told you, we're going with a little bit of terrible.
We're going with a little terrible. Okay, in that case, all right, let's keep rolling.
Your selfish heart is coiled like a snake. Things that dig in the little serpent bites. Thought by thought, you know the point.
You have some vibes of this one. You have vibes of so many different artists. Like it's a little bit of Rush, a little bit of that newer band, Ghost, and a little bit of that metal band I never could get into. What is the name of them? They were considered the next Rush, actually. Yes.
Next Rush.
Oh, Coheed
Dream
and Cambria?
Theater? Or Coheed and Cambria.
Is that my phone?
We get that.
Coheed
a
and
lot.
Cambria. There
We
you
get
go.
that a lot,
That was.
yeah.
We get
Someone
that
on here
so
mentioned
much.
Offspring as well.
Yep.
Offspring?
For the chords, I think. For that big four
It's
chord.
it's
okay,
Offspring
okay.
goes four chord
Yeah,
punks.
I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him.
Yep.
I'll give it to him.
Hey, Offspring's one of those bands though. I remember I was like, oh my god, I want to do these covers, and I'm like, oh my god, he sings high as fuck. He's one of those vocalists that doesn't sound like he's singing like high. He
Not only-
is high.
Not only is he singing, but it's like it's all full
Yes!
body, full diaphragm vocals. At every Offspring cover I've ever done, it's like I could do like a really hard operatic song and make it through and like, but it's chunked into little pieces.
Yeah.
He's literally just like screaming the whole
whole
time.
song.
And it's like,
yes,
wow.
and hitting the pitch though perfectly. Like even
When he's in shape.
When he's in
That's just his
shape.
vocal range or something. He makes it
Funny-
sound easy
funny
because it is
story,
easy for him.
I'm
It's
a
easy.
huge fan of Offspring, so I've
Same.
seen live videos of them throughout the years, and they'll do one tour, and Dexter's like skinny and in perfect shape, and he's hitting those notes. They'll do another tour where he's a little bit bigger, like he didn't get to exercise the way he wanted to, or maybe he wasn't eating, whatever it was.
Hey, there's something to that, guys.
And he's tired, and he cannot hit the notes. And
Hey, there's something to that. I'm just saying.
He's like, gotta keep him separated.
What's the most funny about that is he does
That
not
was
say that
perfect.
line. That is Noodles who says that.
Spreads, love reliant is tainted deep within. Show me your humanity in the palm of your hands. Show me your vanity in your reflection. Show me your humanity in the palm of your. Show me your vanity in your reflection.
Fuck yeah, definitely.
I had somebody.
Moist.
Yes. I had somebody at work.
We're also super wet because of the AC being up, but you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
what's this one?
Hey, just real quick, Teresa, don't worry about it. I got it. That's why I had mentioned I needed help with the playlist, but no worries. If it's too much, I got it. No biggie. I saw your highlighted message. But anyways, the solo, I have a question for you. Do you improv all of it, or do you have highlights and then improv in the middle parts? How do you go about the solo? Do you have it fully fleshed out and written?
Well, it's fully fleshed and written out by the time it's recording time.
Okay.
That's how I do it. But what'll happen is when we jam the song for the first time, I'll have the initial ideas, I'll jam out the solos, and I'll feel it out, and then I'll keep those parts, and then I'll try to develop it. Because I like a crafted solo where the solo goes in directions just like the song does and stuff like that.
That's interesting. I'm like that with metal solos. But with songs like this, like for instance, Orthodoxy was complete improv.
Mm-hmm.
Complete improv. I just knew the parts where I was going to do the bends, or like I knew where the signature key notes were going to be, and everything in between. Which you're right, I probably should have done it that way. But no, for recording, it was a bitch. Because like recording, I'm like, yeah! I would do like, I did the solo like 20 times in a row, and be like, that's the best one! And then like, oh fuck, now I gotta learn it.
that was Van Halen's problem. He would do multi-tracks, A-Bing it, and they would just say, I like this part, and I like this part, and I like this part, I like this part.
Right.
They put together, and then they realize, you're going from here to here to here to here, man. How are you gonna do all that? He's like, fuck. I'll figure it out. Because it's Eddie Van Halen.
He's Van Halen.
He can do anything, but...
Yeah, I mean, to me, like, I took it as a challenge, too. Like, all right, I gotta get better at ear. Because my weakness as a musician was the ear training part. Being better with that. We were actually talking about it a little bit before we went live. Was just trying to be good at... like tuning by ear. Like I never took it serious before. I always grabbed a tuner. I'm like, you know, I'm sick of being that guy that has to fucking ask for a tuner every time. Somebody give me a low E real quick, you know? And then like, all right. And then once I got used to it, I was like, oh, it's not that hard. And then
Other option is just come prepared every time with a
true,
tuner.
true. But for me, I was like, and plus it looks good, like I guess in a way, you know. But when I started learning vocals, that's when I was very, very.
The ability to hear when a note is off, though, is
My favorite
valuable.
My favorite is the
Oh,
guy.
but man, when it happens in the middle of the show, oh.
Yeah, because then you can just go, boop, fix it.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh yeah, I would do the classic like I know like for me like if I know strings out of tune and I'm doing a solo, I'll purposely bend up a quarter on that string.
Yeah,
as
you just
I'm
know
playing.
now, like,
Yeah.
oh, this
Yeah.
string's a little wonky. We'll just...
People are like, how do you do that? It's like after playing for so many years, you just
know what
like
it's
you
supposed to
just
sound
know.
like. Yeah.
Because it'll drive you nuts. Once you get into that mindset, let it drive you nuts too. If you're a musician listening right now, let yourself go crazy. You know, just
It
let
will teach
yourself
you.
go crazy. Yeah,
It
because
will
it'll
teach
teach
you.
you. There was a singer, he was a really exceptional singer, and I'm gonna call him out, but he was really exceptional. And I'll give him this: he could sing the notes flawlessly, perfect. But man, that motherfucker could not tell when his guitar was out of tune. The guitar would be like a quarter step down, and not even in the same key as he's singing, and he would be singing, but he would sing it perfectly.
That's really
like
weird.
perfectly in tune. Like for me, my voice will automatically go to the key of the guitar. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
I think that's
But
what
no,
it is.
this guy, it was like if the guitar didn't exist. And he just did the vocals. I was like, how the fuck is he doing that? And phenomenal. Like, not even in a bad way. Like, I mean, when I say good vocals, I mean, like, he's on the singer, America's Got Talent, you know? Like, American Idol, like, kind of voice, you know? It was like, he was shockingly naturally good. But the guitar out of tune,
Yeah,
big
sometimes
deal.
when I'm trying to sing along to like a piano composition, the song is supposed to be like somewhere in the middle, but I hear the highest note and my brain goes straight to the highest note every time in the chord, and then I'm like singing way too high and it's awful, and it's like, stop it!
Yeah.
That's not how the song goes, and it's not right.
yeah, it's so horrible. So what did everybody else think about the song? What do you guys think about the song? I thought it was good, man. That's my style. It has like this old school vibes to it, but it's still modern at the same time. And I
see
love
a
the
few
mixing
moists.
style.
I see a few moists in
See,
the
you feel
chat.
moist?
That's why I tell people sometimes when
Yeah.
they ask, I say, imagine classic rock modernized.
Yeah.
Imagine like Rush, Thin Lizzy, but with more punk and metal.
Thin Lizzy's
that,
a good example.
I find
Yeah.
that what people are going to say about our music aligns with their taste.
Yeah.
So that you're a very classic rock guy. People who are punk will be like, oh, I like the punk stuff.
That
People
makes
who are
sense.
metal, like I can hear the metal, and it's just
Yeah.
it kind of. And that's because our influences are coming from
I'm
all
a
of it.
huge 70s and 90s fan.
Yes.
So your guys'
Skip the
music
80s
has a
entirely,
lot
huh?
of in it. Yeah, I'm all 70s and 90s.
And you're
those
not
are my
wrong.
favorite.
You are
Those
not
are my
wrong.
favorite eras of music, hands down.
I also,
Without a question.
I'm mainly a guitar player. Just disclaimer. I played with a guy one time and he said, "You sound like you grew up both in the '60s and the '90s at the same time." I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That exactly.
Yeah.
That is what I did.
Yeah, because because my dad would listen to a lot. So he liked a lot of 80s. There's some 80s I like, but 80s definitely not my favorite thing. Not
I
my
feel
favorite
you.
thing.
Bump,
ever.
bump me on that.
The
Bump me
chorus
on
is
that.
catchy.
Bump
Good
me
job.
on that.
Thank
one
you.
Alan, bump me
Leaving
on
him
that.
hanging.
Everyone
Sorry,
hates.
I almost used
I'm
my
sorry.
other hand. God damn it!
Everyone hates me for that, but I'm like,
No,
I'm
try to-
sorry,
let's
dude.
all
There's
try to
so
get him
little in the
to bump
80s
us
that
with
I
his
like.
broken hand.
Yeah.
Like that's our
Right?
goal for the end
How
of the
much
day.
pain?
To re-break my hand.
Yes.
I like earlier today. I was like, I can feel the pin, like, because the pin is sticking out, and it's like right here.
Ooh.
Yikes.
The pin is right
No.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
But like
God.
that's why I feel it's healed already. Because I'm just like, doctor, can we please take the pin out? Because now it just feels like I had this random rod just sticking in my hand, and I was just like uncomfortable. And like, I want to lift my pinky all the way again. So I played guitar this morning. It felt good. I haven't
This
played
guy
guitar in like
says
2 weeks.
manatees are moist cows.
Manatees are.
That's good. That's very good.
I like how you think.
But
All right,
I like
so
that.
what song,
No,
chat?
that's
Let's
a
get a poll going. Which song should we show him first, La Casa Negra or the BAND-MAID song? Get a poll going. Anyway, so what is that song about? I think I have my assumptions up, but I'm gonna let you guys explain it. What is
Well,
that?
it's called Vanity.
Yep.
There's a clue.
done.
That helps.
No clue. No clue. Does that mean when you get super moist or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
When you
okay.
get super moist about
your
yourself.
reflection and you get super
Moist.
moist.
Yeah, when your own reflection gets you moist.
Yeah.
That's just downright Greek tragedy. Or
I'm
mythology
gonna
right there.
get the poll going.
All right,
Cool.
we'll get it going.
Yeah,
Tell
so
the people.
so Vanity, the whole when approaching the deadly sins on this one, I wanted to do less of a description of what the sin is and more
Pulls
of a how does it impact your life and what about it is deadly, like why is it deadly as opposed to it's like
Well, don't use lead paint when you're painting the fences.
exactly
I mean,
yeah, you know. That's a deadly sin too. It's called being a fucking idiot. No, but for Vanity, like, what about being vain and prideful and self-loving actually destroys your life? And it's the way it affects your relationships. It's the way it affects how you think about yourself and how you treat others in relation to yourself. So one of the main chorus line, "Show me your humanity," I draw that from an old quote that I cannot attribute to anybody at this point because it was just on some random forum where they said,
maybe the chat knows. We'll
maybe,
see.
they said a truly enlightened person holds both good and evil in their palm because if they hold only good, then they're naive, and if they hold only evil, then they are pessimistic.
Oh, that's a really good. That's
And
a really
so,
good quote.
when I say show me your humanity, what I'm asking is to show me the levels at which you are able to regard others and regard the world, and then show me the vanity in your reflection. You know, it's like just
Ready for the next
That was
hard
more
question?
straightforward.
So okay, we'll start with Elliot. So what do you think about him then, when showing his humanity as vanity?
What do I think about
Whoa.
Showing his vanity?
What do you think about his level of vanity?
What's going on in the line here?
wow. I think all of my band members,
was
aside from
messing with you.
myself, are
Oh damn!
actually do very well. They're very humble
That's good.
about their skills and talents, and sometimes I have to tell them that they're better than they are, no, wait, that they're better than they think they are, than they regard
Oh,
themselves.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're better than they are.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
Doesn't mean anything.
Just cut you down. My bad.
I love how he looked at you. So he's talking about Katie, and then
You are better than you think you are, and you can do more than you think you can, and they treat people well. They treat people with respect. They don't think of themselves as a part from the rest. They are a part of the community, a part of the group.
nice.
And
What a glowing review.
Yeah.
except for this guy.
Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't know, these two are brothers.
Oh,
That'll probably explain.
Not only do they have the classic lead singer and lead guitar player dynamic, but they're brothers. Band practice is fun.
So how many arguments, Katie, tell us, how many arguments do they get into on given practice day?
Usually you hear like the very whispered bickering of just.
Oh, they're
like,
those kind of.
It's
They're like the
never
married
arguments.
couple.
It's never
They're like the
fights.
married couple
But
in front
it's
of
the
a
little
crowd.
like,
Okay.
It's in front of
It's the little
You're
like,
Johnny, we have company.
Well,
Johnny.
Just imagine what happens when we leave the practice aside from you guys. When we get in the car together, it's immediately, God damn it!
well, I was
mostly-
talking about that with him the other day. Go ahead.
mostly I hear a lot of like, you started your solo a little soon. Well, if you had stopped singing when you should have stopped, I would. It's a lot of that, and we just kind of get to sit there like,
In the
you know, when I need to start the next song, man.
We'll just
Figure
start-
it out.
I can see it now. I can see it with like Seth going like, Johnny, stop. We're gonna.
I didn't know what note to sing because you weren't playing the chords right. Well, I wasn't playing the chords right because you started the wrong section, so we didn't know what part of the song we were
when I
in.
started using my wah pedal more for live sets,
Oh, God.
I noticed Seth would just look
Oh
at me.
God. And then, did he do this? Answer this, Johnny. Let's pretend he's not here right now, okay?
Okay.
Did he do the same as I was like, you wad that one note and it just ruined the whole feel of the song for me.
Yeah.
So
100%. He's like, you just threw off my whole vibe, man.
You know why I mentioned that is because I've done that thing that Seth has done. I've said that before. I'm
I'm
like,
a fucking
you
total
hitting
critic."
that pinch harmonic, Eric, fucked up the whole song for me. I lost the mood. I wasn't as depressed as I was supposed to feel.
Yeah.
Because you created too much happiness with that pinch harmonic. I
wasn't
feel you, Seth. I
expecting
feel
it.
you.
Pinch harmonics.
I didn't know it was coming, and now I'm confused.
This is known.
I've always been a huge tone critic, but the thing is,
Same.
I don't know how to get him to
Did we
his
freeze?
tone, but I do know when it's right or when it's wrong. So he'll be like, "Is this good?" And I'll be like, "No."
Oh, did you also do you also do that thing where you get pissed because like they call you a tone Nazi and you're like, no, I'm not. I swear.
No, I'm not. It just sounds like shit.
I just wanted to not suck.
Yeah, that's basically it. I've spent some time like going, oh God. We were talking about this earlier though, where it's like, what upsets me when we're practicing or anything is when it's just wrong. Like we're playing and it's just not coming together. Like I don't like it when the music is not clicking.
Yeah.
And in the very early days before we even played the first time around with you, we would do like 6-hour practices in a garage or something like that. And those were the days when I'd throw a guitar. I'd be like, it's just not right, and be like
Yeah.
fuming, just yelling at people.
We just
I
suck.
don't do that
We
much
suck
anymore.
so much.
Pretty much. It's
Johnny,
like,
I'm
I
gonna tell
want
you
it to
this.
be right.
You don't have to learn other instruments. I'm telling you one thing to remedy that, man. Oh, when I started learning other instruments is when I started realizing, oh, I know what's going wrong now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, for me, that was the most wide-open experience. When I started, drums was first. So I was like,
You mean you know why it's going
yeah,
wrong?
yeah. I know why it's
Right.
going wrong. I'm not
Yeah,
the
that
best
helps.
drummer in the world, but I
You know
learned
how it works,
enough.
and
so,
now you know.
Because I always used to get pissed off that I couldn't like explain myself.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
To the
I've had
fucking
that.
drummer. Because I'd be like, yeah, you need to. Do that thing.
Do the
you know that. You know
but
where
not
the
the
thing
boom,
it feels
bam,
like
bam.
higher, more swingy. Yeah. I need more sound. Like,
sound,
hey,
bigger,
more
less
sound.
Zeppelin.
Can you go heavier?
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Do you know this one specific part in this one song that I'm talking about? I want you to do that. No, it's 1 minute 37. 1 minute 37.
Do that thing you did yesterday.
Yeah.
Thing. The thing that sounded like velvet pancakes.
Or like, hey bro, dude, what happened? Yesterday was so good.
I think-
what is going on today?
Honestly-
Bro, it's exactly the same. No, you weren't hitting. You just weren't hitting it like you did.
You didn't do the boo-boo-baka-cha.
Bro, I'm hitting it the same.
Honestly, a lot of times in practice, he'll say, you did a fill in there that was really killer. And I'm like, it was probably the one I messed up. Like every other fill, every other fill is the fill I always do. So you must be talking about the one I totally screwed up.
This man almost killed me. Almost decapitated me.
Sorry guys, we're going on band rant. This is the band drama that happens.
All musicians know what we're talking
every
about.
band goes through this.
If
all
you're
right?
not a musician, this is it.
This is what happens. Seriously, like, because it depends. Like, if you're in a shitty mood, like, you just find something they hate, like, no matter what.
Right.
But I had it happen. Like, this is one thing that happened to me when I started learning. Oh my god, the AC's working now.
What?
Oh, it's fixed.
God.
Anyways, I just felt cool air, and I'm like, oh.
Now we'll be moist and cold.
We'll be moist and cold. Moist. But no, an issue I would always have is like it always depended on the mood. And then I had the reverse effect happen to me when I learned drums, and then I would be like doing the fill, and I would start doing the beats on the drums. Like the drummer would hate that. When I jump on the kit, be like, here, let me play the beat, and I'll do the beat, and everyone else you see like getting into the beat that you're doing, the drummer's just like.
Don't tell me what to do, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
And
know
then
the guitar player
later,
showing me how to
they're
play
like,
my
okay, but I wrote that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. No, that's when you learn later on. You're like, yeah, like I really love how you wrote that beat. In the back of your head, you're like, I fucking played that for you, motherfucker. Like the other day.
Well, you know, part of that too is like sometimes a song, it's the song itself that wants a certain thing, and the musician
Yes.
is trying to do it their own way.
Exactly.
It's like, it's not working because the song wants to be this, and you're trying to
yeah.
be this, which is really weird. Like,
You
how can
can't-
a song want something? It's like, well, it does.
It
You
does.
can't
It
force
wants
death
this.
metal to be polka.
Yeah.
And then that's what I love about.
I've
Unless
You
seen
He's
can
got-
blend them, but
can
you
blend it.
can't force it to
Okay.
be what it is.
Until you listen to Japanese music, and then you learn that nothing is shackled down at all.
There are no rules.
They have
All right, let's
they have
see
a-
Again, if
what
you're not a
won.
musician,
They
there
have
are
set
no
boundaries.
rules. Just do it.
So what
That's
won,
what-
guys? What
Let's
won on
see.
the poll? Why can't I see the polls? Can somebody let me know which one on the polls?
One's in the north and one's in the south. Got
That's a
it.
good one. Yeah, you got me with that one.
So clap for them.
My job in the band is to
Beer.
say dad jokes. It's not actually
It's
the
getting
same.
beer. Nobody pays.
La Casa Negra won. All right. Here we go.
Alan, you need a beer?
Yeah, can you pass me the Reds?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's also soda.
There's also soda.
Yeah.
Bring me a Coke.
Bring everything.
Katie wants a hard one.
Want an egg?
Just bring the fridge.
Bring an egg. We need an egg.
Crab?
How many subs would it take you to down that egg, son? That's
Beer.
dangerous. We can't say things like that.
What was I supposed to bring you?
Another
I
Coke.
didn't hear your
A
voice.
Coke.
Okay. Uno más.
Cheers, everyone. Woo! Well, we gotta wait for him. We should probably wait. We'll wait.
I was ready though.
You're like, I was ready.
I got another one gone. No.
We're good.
Cheers, everyone out there.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not drunk. I'm not getting drunk, guys.
Oh,
I have a bad history of that.
Oh,
I won't make it to your guys' show tonight. By the way, they're playing tonight, everyone.
yes we are.
twist up. Okay.
Maybe we throw a flyer up at some. It's an emo tribute night. We had to learn emo cover songs.
So, what emo
specifically
songs
for
did
this
you
show.
guys learn for tonight?
Yes.
We learned.
Yes.
We learned
That band
Face
is
Down
not
by the Red
emo.
Jumpsuit Apparatus
Hey,
and
it's
Ocean
a matter of
Avenue by Yellow Card.
Oh, I like that song. I like
I
Yellow
didn't know
Card.
I liked that song. As
I
much
didn't even
as
know
I
that
did.
was considered emo, to be honest.
It's not the most emo song, but it's right
You guys
there.
chose wisely on that one.
Here's what matters. When I sent it to the guy, he didn't say no.
Yeah, we were like, can we do this? And you're like, yes. We're like, all right, we're
I
in.
mean, honestly, your vocals would fit that really well. If I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that would fit really well for you. All right, so here we go, guys. La Casa, they've heard the song, probably have never seen the video. So, should I give them a backstory?
yes.
Nah. Let's see if you guys
Okay.
figure it out.
We're going in raw.
Go to Raw. No protection here.
Unneeded.
That's
This is pretty emo already.
Yeah, this is emo.
Alone in the swing
Very
set.
emotional. But he looks very happy about it.
It's the Michael Scott. I like to pretend there's a guy in space looking at me. Who cares about my phone? In Spanish too.
There were just saying right now that wasn't loud on the polls because I'm assuming they're thinking it means something else, even though they don't
How
know
dare
that it
you
means
say-
in Spanish black house. But
Right.
okay.
Yeah. How dare you say the
How
hot
confused
sauce.
are you guys?
Less though than I should be.
I heard someone say sauce, so you're on the right track.
Yeah, like that
Your
looks
dick's
like
all
hot
right.
sauce and maybe
You guys are
some
aware that
sugar.
it's food and not drugs? Because I heard
Right.
at first like, oh, is that Coke?
You don't pour Coke
I just-
out of a little
Coca-Cola.
tear
I just
off
assumed it was
bag.
you're like, we just couldn't find a good enough looking substitute for the real thing, so feta cheese it is.
That looks like fun.
Everything seems to fade away. Everything seems to be the everything seems to be the My colors makes me feel like there's no other, so that's why I stay.
You're about to get very pissed.
Oh yeah. Oh, she loves it.
Siempre contigo,
Oh yeah.
I like
la casa negra.
you know, to talk about the music. Oh.
Siempre contigo me quedo,
Yeah. Kick that punk ass. I like that effect though you just had.
This is gonna sound crazy, okay? But bear with me on this one, okay?
Okay.
I need you to go to the freezer, okay? I need you to grab me some frozen vegetables.
Okay.
Alright.
That's all I
Any
need.
specific kind? Just
No,
any?
no. mango fruits would be the best, but you
I
know,
reserve the
mango
right to
fruits.
shut this shit down if it gets too weird.
Why is it gonna get weird?
I'm just letting you know I reserve the right.
No, you don't. That's
It's like, this is my
like-
show. We will do whatever we want with the frozen vegetable.
By the way, Seth, I'm gonna need access to your
I never
thighs
thought
real
how brilliant it would be just to pause in the middle. The pause in the middle of a video and just be like, let's bust out the frozen vegetables during a tomato song. Let's
Yeah.
do this.
Alright, I couldn't find mangoes.
Okay,
That's
so
what I
this
found.
is what we need this for. Computer's overheating.
Oh,
Oh, thank God. You motherfucker.
We were concerned.
wow.
Damn, it was like,
Computer's overheating.
what do you
a little
mean? I'm ready.
I haven't had to use frozen vegetables in a while, but there's no AC.
Wow.
How sweaty are you guys feeling? You guys feeling a little moist over there?
Pretty moist. Pretty
Yeah.
moist, but
I usually play in leather jackets on stage, so I'm like, it's nice.
He's like, I play in water.
Pretty much.
I play in
look, I live in Phoenix,
drowning.
AZ, and I work next to an oven. I
moist. So, what do you guys think so far?
get it. I like it.
You've disturbed me, sir.
So
What's
musically,
disturbing me is that I didn't use a breadstick on you first. Or...
oh,
Damn.
now I know there's juggling.
Yeah, Jesus, why you,
Now
you
there's
had to
juggling.
fuck it up, Johnny.
For
You
real
had,
juggling.
you had one job, not to fuck it up.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I
Musically, I really like the groove, and I like it's got like a swing to it as well.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's vibing with me, and it's I don't really know what's going on, but I know that it's sad. It's very somber.
It's sad, but we put that comedic twist
yeah,
to a
yeah.
serious
The-
topic.
Visually, it's bizarre. It's got that bizarro.
Yeah. We do that intentionally. It's always about having that like it's a serious topic, but we try to be light about it also. So it's like, hey,
Yeah.
it's about addiction. All right. So,
Right.
but it's like addiction could take any form. Is what it's about.
Yeah, food addiction.
So like, there's serious food addiction and stuff like that. Like, so something that my friends used to make fun of me back in the day was about being addicted to tomato sauce.
Really?
Legit. Like tomato sauce. That I would like every day I had a pasta tomato sauce. That was the thing.
You're just like
had a
sneaking
pizza, like, I would always just
spoonfuls
be
of
having
it in
sauce.
school and
So we just took it to that dramatization level of like, what if somebody was like this addicted to
Right.
like Italian
They're
food or like
way
marinara and
To the
like
point
I
where
can't
they're
even
just
get
basically
hard
addicted
at
into
unless
it.
there's
But in
marinara
reality,
involved.
it's about somebody shooting up in those houses. They call them black houses, where people would be shooting up heroin and all
Okay.
that stuff in New York City.
Trap
and,
house
of
is
course,
Yeah.
yeah.
another
So that's why it's
name.
called
Yeah,
the
trap
Black
house.
House, and
Right.
as in La Casa Negra, and it's in Spanish in the beginning, kind of giving that vibe of like this is something that happens worldwide. So that's why we had the two languages, and that's why later on we have a concept that we want to do where it's Japanese, English, Spanish, and a couple other languages all in the same song, just to show like that worldwide unity kind of thing. As like it's an issue worldwide, not just like
It's a human issue.
It's exactly, not just
Yeah.
one.
I mean,
country
really,
this, one
humans have
country
been
that.
inebriating themselves forever.
As soon as we figured out that we could.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
We don't even have history of it anymore. It just goes back until we no longer have documentation. But there
Shiro
it is.
just stares at Ellen's right hand. And I forgot they knew about that. All right. Anyways, back into the video.
That's why I say
Hell yeah.
So, what do you guys think?
That was great.
Dig it.
That was great.
That was.
Oh, we're not
moist.
done.
That was boys. He said boys. You went too far, Ashley.
Sometimes that's the right call.
Was it all a dream? Was any of that real?
Too glad.
Yes.
Damn!
Damn.
Bravo to that.
Damn! I
You
agree.
just brought it home with that fucking note
Was
at the
Eric
end.
the one
dude.
in the tomato?
He was a tomato. He shows
that
his face
poor bastard.
one time in the video, which is like, that was the joke behind it, is that Eric, and it's so funny because Eric and I are like the main members of the band, and like, so we're the two fighting, but we didn't know at the time we were going to be like the sole members of the band, like, because we were going through like changes and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hilarious how that worked out. I'm like, Eric, you think about it, we're the two fighting in the fucking La Casa Negra video, and we're the two like that are standing here still pushing forward. Because we had the issue where a lot of people like quit. They just quit on us. So we're just like, Eric and I were just like, we're just gonna keep this going.
Yeah.
Because like we had a lot of doubt because like our music wasn't really accepted here in El Paso in a way. So
anybody who's wearing to wear that suit and just go full fight in the heat.
Oh, we died. Like the next day, we all had migraine headaches.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like even myself. Like, did you guys saw the reverse vomiting? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was trying to forget. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you for bringing that up.
Oh, just like
the repression is being undone.
block for that entire section.
Oh, you mentally blocked that? Let me mention it again. Let me break.
Don't ever look at a
God
tomato.
damn it.
Food was coming out of the toilet into his mouth.
Yeah, so that was...
Try not to think
that
about
was an actual accident. So Hector, the editor, like, that was legit vomit. I threw up.
Oh.
I actually threw up.
Okay.
So... because we were so dehydrated because the sun, it was like 110, 15 degrees outside when we were on the playground, and he was chasing me into the tomato suit like you guys saw.
Yeah.
And we were just, Eric was dying already, but the next day, like Eric told me, he's like, dude, I was laid out in bed like all day because we filmed for like 18 hours.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna like mention anything, but while watching the video during that scene, I was like, man, he looks physically like actually ill.
Yeah. Like that's no makeup, no nothing. I was sick. I was ill, and I was just like, when I was like going like, no, that was legit like.
And y'all just decided to
fucking
roll the camera.
I'm dying. And then they're like, oh, Alan, you should like suck down this crushed tomatoes. I'm like, guys, we're gonna throw up. They're like, do it.
Do it for
I'm like,
the
you
video, man.
motherfucker! Do it! And I'm like, of course, I'm like, it's for entertainment. Look!
Yep.
I was like,
I am willing to sacrifice my body.
Immediately, I went to Hector. I'm like, bro, come on, get the roll. I'm gonna vomit right now. And he's like, all right, you gotta run to the bathroom, okay? I'm like, so that's why you see me stumbling, legit stumbling. I'm like, like I just want the scene to be over.
He's a method actor.
And then I threw up. I threw up in the toilet, and then like after I threw up, I always had this window of time where I feel okay.
Everybody feels
and then I had an idea. I was like, oh, we should get Eric dancing behind me in the tomato suit in the bathtub. That would be hilarious. So that's where that scene came from. So when I go, and then you see Eric going like that, because he's like, he got me, you know, like the diction got you.
Got you, bitch.
Yeah, like, got you, bitch, exactly. That was the whole idea. Yeah, oh my God, I was so sick.
Ultimately, like I said, that was just entertaining.
Yeah.
And that's what I look for in a video. Is like,
Yeah.
are you engaging me? Are you making me want to see the rest of this? Because you see a lot of music videos where it's like, band in a warehouse.
Yep. Yeah.
Cool. Is that it? Is this all we're gonna see? It's band in a warehouse.
Johnny's like,
I'm thinking about the music video or about.
Oh, we have more story than that. There's more going on with that. Don't worry about that. But you know what I mean. It's just that, like, if you can engage people and get them to wonder what's going on, like the Parmesan and the hot sauce, it had me wondering, like, is that Parmesan? Is that hot? What is this song about? What is going on?
Yeah.
But it's very well told and it's very well put together to just entertain you while also explaining and telling the story.
So, have you guys heard that song?
No.
I mean, I know
That's
you guys
first for me,
haven't.
but that
what
was
did you guys
excellent.
think overall?
I'm pretty sure I've heard it, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I mean, no, flat out, I really enjoyed that.
Like I said, I like the groove. I like the little swing.
You know, it's like the
And then you
guitars had no distortion. It's all from the bass.
Oh.
Really?
Only
no,
the
I didn't
bass was
catch that.
distorted on that.
Not even on the leads.
Not the lead. It was a slow crunch.
Yeah.
A tiny bit of crunch, but it's all the bass that's driving mainly the force. Because I recorded 4 acoustic tracks. So I recorded the main rhythm acoustic, a lead acoustic, and another acoustic. So the solo, that was the thing. With the solo, I improvised, like always. I improvised it. Actually, that one, it was just one improv, and I loved it so much I just kept it. And then I relearned the solo on acoustic guitar, and then I double-tracked it with acoustic as a lead. but I played the lead all in the lower octaves of the guitar.
Yeah. I'm gonna create my own lore for this song in a way because I got this because it kind of has that Spanish feel to it.
Yep, and that was intentional.
Pretty intentional.
Yep.
And it makes me think of like a masquerade, which then my brain goes to Edgar Allan Poe and the the Red Mask of the Red Death.
Yes.
And I'm like, the tomato is the Mask of the Red Death. I'm just gonna go with that.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Cheers to that.
Cheers
Fuck
to that.
yeah, I love that analysis.
Edgar Allan Tomato.
Edgar Allan Tomato.
All right.
You're just
The tomato
You're just
instead of the
throwing up
raven.
in that toilet. Nevermore.
What song next from you guys? That last song was really cool. But you know what? See, that's what's so cool. Like you saw how we both have like similar mixing styles. Though. That's what was fascinating to me when we heard your
How
new
about
song.
the 8-bit one?
The what?
Oh,
The Mario Paint one.
I created
God.
an 8-bit version of one of our songs using a Mario Paint.
Who wants to hear a Mario Paint 8-bit version of one of Painting Fence's
God
songs?
tier.
I've already heard it, but it's been a while. I
don't know
forgot.
if half of them have heard it. Like,
I've
or
heard it.
Okay,
I've
Seth-
listened
One of
to
the
it. It's fucking
which one of
awesome.
you said like, oh yeah, you sent it to me, but I never listened to it. Classic brother.
Right?
Yeah.
Classic
Like-
brotor.
What do I keep saying?
I don't give a fuck
I
about
said,
your creation.
This sounds really good.
Moving on. What happened was I was just
You ruined the mood.
I don't know if any of you viewers have ever played Mario Paint. It's an old school SNES game, and you could literally it was just 8-bit sounds, and
Oh,
you
I
could put
remember.
it on the thing, right?
Yeah.
And I was just jonesing for that. I was like, man, that was so fun. I wonder if I can find this on the
Jonesing.
internet. And I found a emulator version of it. It's called Daniel X. He's got a Discord channel, and you can find it on YouTube. And it had all the sounds in the program. I spent like fucking 16 hours, like
Too long.
Seth didn't
8
even
hours
listen
straight,
to
2
it.
days.
And Seth didn't even listen to it.
Yep.
And
Right?
Seth didn't even listen to it.
You have no
Just
idea
didn't
how
even
often
care.
shit like
And
that
I just
happens.
recreated all the instruments. The only thing I couldn't do was the vocals because I wasn't sure where the notes were vocally. And I was like, and I couldn't find the right tones that carried the notes correctly. I was just like, okay.
Classic guitarist excuse. Got it.
Yeah, that's it. I got it now. So we could do that if y'all want to hear some weird 8-bit.
What song was it?
It was Lay It
What?
on the Line, which I
Right.
renamed.
I
renamed
yeah, 'cause,
to,
like, I can't think of
Lay It
any
on
of
the
the
Paint.
sins that it could have been.
Wait,
Like,
what is it on? Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Lay It on the Paint.
You put that on YouTube?
Painting Fences. It's on our official channel. This is
it
going to be
really?
on our official.
It's
Painting
on the
Fences
official
channel.
channel. Now that Seth knows, it's gonna be deleted.
And I had an artist redo the album artwork that this original song is in an 8-bit style. It's
Oh, I'm
forgot
excited.
he
all
kind of
about
put a
this.
filter over it as opposed to like full 8-bit, but it looks cool. There it is. Lay it on
There it
lay it
is.
on the lane, but lay it on the paint. That's the one.
Lay it on the line.
There you go. So this is so that's the
All the
program.
beach balls.
And I laid heavily into the fox.
As one should.
And the bass is the bass. The bass is
The bass.
I remember there was one point that was like 18 clouds just all in a line for one big hit.
yeah.
You made the bass sound way funkier.
It was the only way. The bass only.
Why don't you guys open with it? You should have this as your starting.
Oh my
The
god!
intro. Have it as the intro. Like
Just
while you
breaking the
say.
band.
fucking be like as soon as we walk
That-
in or like
Yeah, like
before we
exactly,
go on
like the
stage.
beginning, like when you guys are all coming out, like you're all big and tough, and then you have this going.
We're straight expressions. No laughter.
Sunglasses and everything.
And you guys all just stand there going.
I spent so much time working out the drum fills and things. I'm like, how am I
Sounds
going to do
good.
I
this
do remember
in
him
Paint?
working on this. And I remember him shouting dumb shit like, "Why doesn't the star work right?" What?
How do I get a 16th note on this program?
God damn it, Star!
You fucking fish!
Yeah.
Fuck you, fish!
That took so long. Dude. I'm so happy. It's weird.
Right? Like, I recognize this song, but
Another
it's
weird thing is,
I just want to go and show me, like,
so those beach balls are in a kick, and I discovered you can put multiple layers of something on them.
yeah, all those stars, the claps.
right there. That is your opening song. Right there. That, and then you guys all come out clapping. clap Spartans together, standing all up there on stage, clapping. Perfect walk-in intro song right there. I'm just saying. I'm
You
just
need
saying.
to
You
buy
guys
like
should
a
use
giant
it.
beach ball. Like, hey.
How do I
And then you guys play the actual song. That's it. You come in right afterwards and you play the song.
You're hired.
Here's what
You're
it
the new
sounds
branding
like.
guy.
All right. Down.
What's a double bass? We've got double
I'll hold the
bass.
mic to my ass like I'm farting those out.
Yeah. For me, it's a beach ball.
It's a me. I'm not.
Yeah, so this is where the verse would be if I could have figured it out. I'm just like, nope, don't need this. I actually have a t-shirt with that box of the shades because the program developer sells I'm very proud of the breakdown. The sound on it is just hilarious. There we go. Ready for a breakdown?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This really inspires.
It's coming.
Oh, it's about to come. I'm
Whoa,
sorry. I'm
no,
sorry.
don't do it. Don't do it.
It's
Don't do it
inspiring me. It's inspiring me. I'm like, man, I want to remix this and like make it like even boomier and like put like an official like fucking badass
808s.
like. Boom, 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 boom. This is like crazy.
There's a whole Discord channel for this, and some of the things people have made with this program are insane. I like
Man.
full anime intros.
I'm telling you guys, just hear me out. Hear me out. You guys need this in your life, okay? You need
Okay.
this as your walk-in song, all right? And then in the middle of it, when it gets there, you guys just come in heavy with the song in the middle of it. I'm telling you.
Yes!
Like, cause you guys come in clapping like, got, like getting everyone, hey, pay attention! And like doing the that, clapping. And then all of a sudden, and then he comes in with the drums. You guys come in first bit, and you just go into the actual song. That would be hype.
That would be fucking
That would be hype.
I think we can
fuck.
make that happen.
We could do that.
We can make
Just
this
need a
happen.
We could do that.
We'll just change the. This used to be
You
our
guys need an
classic
iPhone. You guys
closer.
all have phones.
Yeah.
Put it on your phone. Bam.
Oh, yeah.
Put it in there.
Just track it. Just
Yeah.
put it in as a track.
Oh, dude. That right there,
You
guys.
just
Are you
Change
ready
the
for the
fucking
greatest
game.
8-bit breakdown? 8-bit breakdown? Here we go.
8-beat breakdown.
No, 8-bit.
Very
I'm
proud
very
of
proud of
this.
this.
Hey,
It's got that.
8-bit breakdown.
Just on this bit.
Nasty.
All right, here we go. Here.
This is it.
I'll take it back 15 seconds. I take it back 15
Okay.
seconds. Let me know what's coming. Now, are we gonna mosh? Are we moshing? All right, we gotta mosh. We're gonna mosh.
Here we go.
What if it's
All
disappointing?
right, we gotta. mosh.
Break his hand.
Look at all the stars. The bass going now.
Oh! I like when I dance now. Like, oh, we got that shred.
Yeah, 16 hours of this.
Forget about this.
It wouldn't be a Dicodec stream without a little mosh, you know?
I love this.
Yeah, the end, yeah. Just do. Extended bass.
Epic. The most epic song ever played on our Twitch stream ever. Hands down. Beat that, other people that come on this stream.
Just make
Good
it
luck.
a bit of-
Good luck, because you're probably not happening. That was awesome. Good shit, man. Fuck yeah. Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was a good day.
So you ready to see some men in some maid outfits?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need
Tuesday
zero
for me.
more context. Go.
Yeah, go.
That's it. You have me. You have my attention, sir.
I need zero more content. Immediate yeses across the board, guys. How many people are moist for that one? Moist. Dude, that was awesome, dude. Fucking.
Yeah,
Come on,
so,
guys. If you guys did not
scroll
like.
down a little, right? Scroll down into the description and click on show more because that has the link, I think.
For the 8-bit model.
Yeah, click the show more.
It's so much work. It's so much work.
Yeah.
You can do it. There you go. Click.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you
Wait,
go
hold
to
on.
this video, I
There it is,
got all the
everyone.
links in there. Daniel X Moore.
Daniel X Moore.
DanielX.net
Nice.
composer. So
Guys,
you can go
if
there and
that
fuck
didn't
with it.
convince you to type in Painting Fences for some free merch or to go check out their channel and support these guys, I don't know what else will.
The
So go do it.
program's really good. You can actually do that exact track that I had and then fuck with it any way you want too. There's
I'll
a way
fuck
to
with
do it. I don't remember, but
You guys,
it's
are gonna get my dubstep version of it.
yeah,
Yes.
you can get your remix.
Make that filthy.
Get my remix going
Make
on
that filthy shit.
Alright, we're gonna show him
that shorter
the
than
infamous.
I think the tempo was high.
Whatever.
Which is a classic
Hey
Johnny
Seth,
Norman
hey
problem.
Seth, you know what? You need to
Tempo
calm
means
down.
nothing
Hey,
to me.
sir, I don't like your attitude.
You need to
getting
calm
all right.
Sounds like
down.
a hater over here.
You're getting a little rambunctious over
Don't
there.
tell me we can't play a
Too-
song at 250 BPM.
You're getting a little emotional. No, I'm just fucking. Don't get mad. I saw that glare. You saw that glare guy? He just gave me the death
just a-
fucking stare. Jeez. Damn.
He's got some good glares.
I'm sorry, dude.
Did you get it?
Just kidding.
Yep.
You got
Yeah.
it.
What
Bug,
the
Alright, here we go.
bug killer over here.
Breaking new gate.
Oh man. Okay. Right off the bat.
Okay.
Sexiest.
I love it.
I forgot what we were supposed to watch.
Really accurate.
What were you saying? You were turned on?
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Is it-
We're voting on which
Is
one's
this what
sexiest.
weird boner feels
Put it
like?
down.
Hey, do you need to use the bathroom?
Yeah.
Give me
It's
5.
okay. Eric uses it a lot too. So we forgive you. But sometimes if I'm just there, he needs to go. You know.
Be back in 30 seconds.
Trying to compliment you, alright?
wait. So who's the best? Who's the prettiest?
It's you. Look at those. It's the knee-high socks that do it.
Nah.
Drummer.
It's definitely the drummer.
Oh.
Shoulders, man. Them shoulders.
all right.
He's got some
You
big
know what?
shoulders.
You know what, Katie? You're the final decision. Who's the sexiest out of all of them?
Drummer.
Oh.
It's those shoulders. You gotta have a.
I like the little hat.
Facebookness. So much.
Yeah. You put it on a
What are you guys talking about? What's going on?
Well, in the chat they said they know of BAND-MAID, right?
Nope.
And that's
Yeah.
me and Seth. Katie
Those
does
two
not
don't.
know.
They've
They
never
don't
heard
know.
BAND-MAID.
First time. No
Hey,
idea.
Boognish, thank you
But-
so much for the 5 gifted subs. And Silent Chaos with the 666 bits. We appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are directly helping support Painting Fences here, who are on tour.
Thank you.
And any touring band knows how difficult it is to find that food, to find that load, to find that place to sleep, other than Seth's groin. You know, like sometimes you need other things as pillows, other than that.
It's a nice warm place
Look,
to
it
be.
can only hold so many heads.
Yeah. So we appreciate it. Thank you so much. We got a hype train going. Level 3. Let's see if we can get to level 5 at the end of this song. Let's go.
There's the bass.
Hell yeah.
He came in nasty. You got the buzz.
Yeah, look at that professional stance, bro. This is what you do.
He is ready to serve.
Alright, take it back. It's not the bassist.
We didn't know that was an option.
That was bassist for me.
What happened?
The bassist is now the sexiest.
Oh, no, it doesn't count.
We didn't know it was an option. You tricked us.
I'm sticking with drummer,
You were
but
trying to
I'm
increase
glad
the
we got to
chances
see
of being the
bassist.
sexiest.
I did. You caught me. I thought when you guys over the guitar solo, but apparently not. The bassist still won. Damn it.
Guitar sexiest.
この世界の40立ち止まったらアウトコントロール細気味炎のしゃれでも I don't care 踏み出せ I gotta be alone またらな一日を見は見えたいな Just break a new gate 今回という一歩の場のでかい角で
Thank you, man. Boy, keeping it alive with the hype train.
Let the hype go.
Yeah!
That was great.
So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of that one?
So-
As we freeze.
Great song already, but your guys' rendition
why
of
am I
it
getting choked up
was
while talking about this?
extremely authentic.
Oh shit.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
go ahead.
Your rendition of it was extremely authentic. The guitar tone was right there.
Thank you.
Her vocal performance was right there. The whole thing was right there, and it was just like you guys could do a professional BAND-MAID cover band.
Damn! Who wants a professional?
But you
get ready
have
for
to have
baby
the
metal.
maid costumes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have to keep the costumes. You're right.
Yep.
We'll be the first. You know.
Costumes.
What did they call it? Was it?
And as you get more and more money, instead of like putting instead of buying better food, better hotels, you just buy more realistic
You're right.
costumes.
I'll get implants.
Better costumes, boobs.
I'll get implants. You're right.
They have one
Yeah,
where
I
you
need
can,
to get
like,
implants.
it's
You're
a-
right. You're right.
It's
Boob
a
implants is the
vest
only way
that
to
you
go.
can wear now.
It's the only way to go. Just kidding. I'm never doing that. Oh man. So yeah, that's our BAND-MAID cover.
Love it.
So if you guys didn't know, we're doing a baby metal cover.
Nice.
How many of you
How
have
are you
heard
gonna
baby
do the
metal?
3 vocals?
Huh?
Are you just gonna
You
layer the
get more
vocals?
singers?
So we're
Or
laying
is
their
this
vocals.
spoiler?
I am going to try to do backups again. I actually did backups in the BAND-MAID one.
Oh.
I had to learn the Japanese for the backgrounds for it. So
Okay.
I've been trying.
Nice.
So that's me doing all the haze
you
and all
think
that
you
good
can sound
stuff.
like 2 little girls?
I can sound like a little girl, no problem.
If you just pinch.
Yeah, you just gotta kick me in the nuts real quick, and I got you guys.
I think we got the. I think we're at the level 5.
Just bust out
See,
the
I got
skinny
it. You know,
jeans,
just
man.
get it up there. Thank you, Teresa, for the gift of subs. Thank you, guys. Belle, thank you. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you.
We have ascended to a higher
We got
plane.
level 4.
Level 4.
Level
I don't know
4,
what that, I don't know
guys.
what that
means, but
context, but
sounds
it's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Means you're higher. than
Um,
level 3.
so yeah,
is better
we,
than 3.
we've already
What if
learned
it
the
goes
dances
down?
and
What if
stuff.
it's a dis-
So,
Oh, you gotta have the dances.
Right?
You gotta
Yeah,
do
one
the
is better
pose.
than 4. I don't know.
so
And the
Elliot, have you heard of baby metal?
I have heard of. I've seen some of their stuff.
But not
I'm
really
not
too familiar, right?
with. No.
It's okay, because you're going to learn today. Katie, you haven't heard much Japanese music, so
But I know Baby Metal.
you know BABYMETAL. What song have you heard from them first?
I don't know. I
it-
just
is
like
it
Give Me
listen.
Hum the Melody?
It was one of those times where I'm just like, I want to drive to something, put it on shuffle, you know, and I just like
Oh.
put my phone away. So it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can I ask you guys something? See, this is where I start feeling old, right? So, I'm an album guy. I like
Yes.
to take
Oh,
the
yeah.
album
Thank you.
and listen to it over and over again. Eric, he does the shuffle bullshit, like Katie was mentioning. I'm not saying it's bullshit because I get it. I get it.
Okay, no los dos.
It's for me. It's so hard.
Okay,
Pause.
so what I do is I have my mood music, and then I have when I just want to listen to an album, I listen to that. But otherwise, I just take one or two songs from any band and I make playlists.
God damn, Tim! Calm down, buddy.
Blow up.
Woo! Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's all.
No,
Sorry.
that was so like
Worth.
playlists for if you're going for a certain mood. Like I'm a
Okay.
writer, so I have characters that have a certain theme, and so I'll put
Okay.
songs together for when I'm writing those characters. But when I have like an hour drive ahead of me, or I just really want to listen to an album, that's all I'm doing. And a lot of the times, I'm not doing anything in the background. I'm just sitting there listening to the music. Yes, this is music.
Albums are how I kind of judge bands and fall in love with them. It's like I want to know your whole
Yes.
album is a
For
banger.
me too. I'm gonna shut off this alert. Sorry, guys. This is like getting obnoxious.
I
Okay,
kept
there we
hearing
go.
it. I was like,
Yeah. I'm like, really, you guys really don't want
You
to
can
hear
only
this.
love a melody so much.
But for me, okay, so I like playlists too. Like you were mentioning, Katie. Like I like them too. But that's a good point. Like do it for the mood. It's just I feel like less attached to the band. I feel like I'm more attached to them when I play the album over and over again. Because sometimes I don't like the back end of the record, or I don't like the beginning end of the record. And if I listen to it over and over again, I start appreciating it more and more and more. And then I start finding out why it's so great, or why people like it so much. Because a lot of people will say, like, no, if you don't like it off the cuff, then you don't like it. No, that's not how I think of it. Because there's a lot of pop music out there that people love that I can't love. But I notice if I listen to it enough, I can finally, it took me some time to finally understand, oh, I see why people are liking this. And I feel that has made me better as a songwriter.
Yeah.
To understand where it's coming from, rather than saying, I don't like it or like it. Understand where it's coming from, why it appeals,
But
and how you could apply it.
As a music listener and less of a musician,
And I can convoke
sometimes
emotion.
I don't want to think about the band. I just want to think about the song.
True. That's
And it
another
depends.
good point too.
It depends, but I liken it to if a band has made an album as a piece.
Yeah.
Some bands just kind of make songs and they put 10 of them together and that's their album, and that's the thing. But there are bands that make an album and it's crafted, it's planned out. This
It's
song
planned.
and this song,
Like
and
The
so I
Wall.
liken it to imagine you watch
Concept albums.
Imagine you watch one scene of a movie.
Yes.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I do though.
You might be missing. It might be a great scene.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's great scenes, but sometimes there's a scene that you're like, what the fuck was that? But if you see it in the movie,
Yeah.
in context, like you were saying, you might have a song that's like, meh, it's
Yeah.
alright. But when you listen to the whole album, it's like, oh, this is kind of a nice, like, you know,
Yeah.
this is a more down-tempo
Yes.
break from all the heavy banging we've been going through for 4 minutes
Yeah.
now. And
the
it's,
band
it's,
that we referenced earlier was Paradise Lost Symphony X.
Oh yeah.
Concept album,
crafted.
genius.
It's a crafted
It's
journey.
a story.
You got to hear the journey. You can't just look at a one top corner of a painting and be like, oh,
the
what an
Paradise
excellent
Lost
painting.
song does not hit as hard if you didn't follow the journey to that point.
Because when I first listened to it, I was like one of those people that was like, oh, I really hate all these like, I didn't get it, right? I was like, why? This is so fucking annoying. Because I like Seven and I like a couple other songs that are hit bangers, right? And then I drove to New York, 30-hour drive. I listened to an album from beginning to end, and then all of a sudden it just clicked. I'm like, oh my god, this is a fucking masterpiece. Like, just a story of like how they talk about like Medusa and all the stuff, like just the concept that went behind that album. It's like by far one of my favorite albums. It is top 10 like favorite albums that I love, which I wouldn't have gotten unless I listened to the full album.
Right.
But not every band does that. I mean, we are in a world where people just release singles, which is totally cool and totally okay.
But in Paradise Lost, if you don't follow the whole journey to that point, it doesn't. When he says, when I battled, when I crawled across the ground and begged for it all, and then I savored the downfall of Paradise. Like,
Yes.
you can hear the journey, the crawl, the battle, the beg
Yes.
for it all throughout the song that leads to that point. You know
Yeah.
each point he's talking about. It's like, oh!
Dude, Paradise Lost is like the fucking Lord of the Rings saga, like all in one fucking album. Honestly, like it's like that crafted of a story.
Right? If you
This is
just
not
watch
just
the
a
scene
Paradise
where
Lost,
if you watch the scene where
Twitch show.
if you watch the scene
Yeah.
where all the Ents storm into Isengard, you'd be like,
Why are
okay,
there
this is kind of cool, but what is going on?
Yeah.
Once you see the context, that moment is epic.
Yeah, the
when he
Cloud of
says,
Justice.
That bullshit
"Are
is
going
this.
to war."
And
It's
then
so
fucking
epic, but you
yeah.
have
Yes.
to lead up to it.
Exactly.
You have to know who the Ents are, what they're about,
Why they've
and
never
then
gone
you
to war.
get it.
Yes,
A good
yes.
example, a friend of mine kept showing me The Sky is Falling by Queens of the Stone Age, and I was like, it's okay. And then I listened to the album and got the concept of it and went, this is a masterpiece. And that is among my top 10 albums. Songs
yeah.
from the Dead.
And that's an
It's
album I
so
still
good.
need to listen to. I'm gonna grab this playlist so I can see which Baby Metal song we are doing first.
All right.
metal.
Let me pull up.
Metal. Baby
Oh man,
metal.
I'm about to get so hyped right now with some Baby Metal. I'm already in that hype mood.
You should
gonna
list
be
off
disaster.
some song titles and let Katie choose based on the title.
Hey.
Oh my god,
I like that idea.
that would be hilarious. Let me see what they have on the list. I'm gonna pull up the Discord and get the playlist real quick.
It's kind of
So-
criminal they haven't got a big crossover hit here in America yet.
Well, I think Gimme Chocolate was probably their biggest one.
Yeah,
that might be the
you
one
know
that
it
Katie
here on the
knows.
radio, though.
No?
I know that one.
You do know that
but
one?
I know like
There you
a
go.
couple more.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
It's just like, where did all this happiness come
I just
from
love
in this
the
song?
new metal style along with the awesome vocals on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
So let me get this playlist.
I like that it's a visual journey too.
Damn, we've already been streaming for an hour and 48 minutes. It doesn't even feel like it.
Yeah, I feel it.
You guys believe that? It's already been an hour.
Feels like an
I'm
hour.
like, what? I thought it was like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Guys, it's about to be a 4-hour stream.
We've entered the time warp.
Down.
Easy. This will be the longest. This will be probably the. I have a feeling this will be the longest stream ever.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yes.
Ever? In your
Ever.
history, please.
Of all time.
I know people have gone for
Ever.
records.
No, in history,
Oh,
ever.
we're
Okay.
doomed.
Fuck.
Here we
No, I'm
go.
just kidding. It won't be that long. But,
We're just going to carry all of
for
this
Dicodec.
to the
For
gig.
Dicodec history. All right, let's get this place up. Let's see what Baby Metal was
Please.
chosen for this list.
All right.
You guys haven't heard Maximum Hormone yet either.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of want to do Maximum Hormone first,
Go
and
ahead.
then Baby Metal. No, let's do Baby Metal. Let's do. Okay, let me ask you guys some genres.
Your
first.
ADD is kicking in.
Yeah, you fucking noticed that.
I see Sword Art online.
You just know that. You
That
just
is.
know- you just know that. I don't have ADD, okay? Shut up. Shut up, Seth! You're not supposed to notice that shit! Just kidding. Yeah, let's just do Baby Metal first.
I do.
Oh,
like
Hannah
it.
B. I hope Hannah B is on that list.
I have.
You have heard it?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites.
It's one of your favorites?
Yeah.
All right. So this will be a first time for Katie and Elliot. Oh, this is a great introduction then.
All I know of Baby Metal was just scrolling Facebook and I saw a thing and went, huh, and I clicked it and watched it and went, that's a cool thing that's happening. And I kind of moved on with my life because there's so much going on.
There's
but
two
I
reactions
dig
to it.
what's
There's-
happening,
Katie, what do you think you're going to think about it?
And then there's This Is My Life Now.
right?
I saw Baby Metal, I'm like, that's fucking weird, but I love it. But like, I will never personally,
Embrace it.
I won't listen to that on my own time.
No,
unless,
well,
some-
this-
I thought
this
the
will
same
change
thing.
you.
I thought the same thing when I first heard the song, but I slowly
It gets better the
I
more you
slowly
actually
changed my
digest it.
mind. Not slowly.
That's
it was
me with
over
like
2
a lot
months.
of bands though. Like
Yeah.
I went to a music studio for a very
This
long
person?
time.
Baby Metal is starter stuff. It gets so much weirder. They say.
Yep.
I went to a music studio for the longest time, and I did performance program there, which is like you do shows over months at a time. And I did shows that I did not want to do, and I grew an appreciation for the music by the end of the
that's
season,
awesome.
which is like
Right.
4 months long. By the end of that 4 months, I grew an appreciation for the music that I once hated.
They call
That's
it.
cool that you
They
did
call it
that.
Stockholm
Hey, shout out to Katie for thinking that way, because I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of fucking musicians that aren't even willing to do that. They get so stubborn, and they get so like, I don't like that because I'm like, dude, just whatever. Like, it's
Yeah.
okay. Like, you know what I mean? It's
Like, I
so
did
Oh, go ahead.
sorry, I did not like old school hip hop genre at all before I did the old school hip hop show. And I did the old school hip hop show, and I'm like, These songs smack.
yes. That's awesome. Cause it does. Like you gotta give it a chance. That's why I always try to be open-minded.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% successful all the time at it, but I try.
Yeah,
I try.
The performance program got me into like the Mars Volta at the drive-in.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
all
Both
of these
great
different
bands.
I'm like, top tier.
That is awesome. All right, here we go. Road Resistance, guys. Here we go.
Dragon Force and Baby Metal together.
I was
They would
just
go
thinking
together
about Dragon Force.
in
I
the
was
States.
like, that is...
In the States, they would freaking be huge together.
I've seen
Oh
them
my
play with
goodness.
Judas Priest.
Well, yeah. That.
It's
But
so
the
funny
Judas
that you
Priest
mentioned
bands are
Dragon
like-
Force right now.
I don't know what's going on.
Old.
It is so funny that you
old
mentioned
man.
that because this is a song that they did with them.
Oh, really?
Holy shit!
There you go.
I was like, wow, this is like major
Yeah,
Dragon
that's
Force.
why it's got the vibes.
What the hell?
I hear Dragon Force in this so much. I wonder why.
Funny enough. What a coincidence.
So what do you guys think though? What do you think? Ellie, we'll start with you
oh my
first.
God.
With me, okay, this is just how my brain works, but one of the first things I noticed is two of the girls have a headset, but she has a handheld. And I'm just kind of sitting here wondering why. It's just how my brain works.
It's so
I've
they can
worked
do the
sound,
dance
I've done.
moves.
So
they
it's
can
just
do the
one of
dancing,
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting that she doesn't have a headset.
She's
the other
the
two do.
main-
It's just a very.
Her vocal
I don't
is
know,
the
anyway.
most important.
The other thing I was just now, as they were playing and I was just listening to the riffs, I was thinking about, I remember whatever it was that I first saw of them was a live video. And part of why I did kind of, oh, wow, take it seriously is there's musicians playing this. This isn't some gimmick of
Yes.
they hit play on a thing and there's some
Exactly.
girls that,
Yep.
are dancing on stage. This is legit musical performance and
Yeah.
stage performance and production and everything. And I
Yeah.
respect the hell out of that. This sounds like an epic anime. This is what it was like. I could see
Yeah,
just fucking,
yeah.
People kicking the shit
Baby
out of each
Metal,
other
the
and
epic
shit,
anime. You know they have a manga. They have a manga. I'll show you guys afterwards. I have it in my room.
Like a lore?
Like
Yeah.
a Baby Metal.
Yeah, there's a whole
I-
lore behind this.
I
A whole
want to
lore.
say that as a singer who runs around on the stage and stuff, doing anything other than regular average movement and then being able to hit all of those notes like she does is stupid talent.
That's
It's
yes,
really good
control.
yes.
hard work.
Exactly.
It's exhausting.
yeah.
Exhausted.
Exhausting. I agree with you. We're bringing down a Boston. Here we go. Let's go. For New York, let's do this. I'll bring it out real quick. Go, Katie. What do you think? What are your
I
overall
fucks
thoughts?
with it. I like it.
I love it. I'll fuck with it. I like that best response ever. All right, here we go. Let's keep this going.
Still ending the song.
Before they end this, we gotta teach you guys. We gotta teach you the right hand symbol. You know, you gotta do the fox.
Oh,
You gotta do the fox.
Okay,
You
Fox.
gotta do the fox. Here, do that to camera. You know, do it for everybody.
Fox.
So,
Fox?
see you. Here we go.
Holy shit.
Damn. What does the Fox mean?
I still gotta show you Megasune though before you guys leave today.
Kitsune is like a
What does that mean though?
in Japanese mythology the fox.
The
is,
fox god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kitsune is up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like equivalent to the horns up.
Yeah,
thumbs
yeah.
up,
You know what's so
kinda
funny?
just-
I was at the Avatar concert.
Okay.
Avatar opened for Baby Metal, and I swear,
What?
I'm not even fucking with you guys. The singer did the Kitsune.
Nice.
Like I swear they did. I swear he did it. And it's funny because everybody's going like this, and the whole time I was just like, I'm like, please take a picture. Please take a picture. It'd be hilarious to see a crowd of people going like this, and then just one guy going
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? Like that would have been like awesome.
I know
They
what
did
you-
get a picture too, but like, no, I didn't get it when we were all doing that. It kind of sucks. Yeah. So this next band, guys. Well, before we do the next band, you guys are gonna play a little live ditty for us.
Are we?
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
We didn't
got a
talk
little-
about this.
plan
did we?
this.
Yeah, yeah.
No
we
idea
didn't plan
what's
this at all,
happening.
remember? we
the
only
prep.
have conveniently tuned guitars perfectly for this occasion off into my bedroom,
That's
right
right.
down that hallway of the trailer.
What a surprise!
Yeah. What a surprise. You
What
know?
the
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So you guys ready for a live performance before we move on to the band that got me into Japanese music in general, which is Maximum the Hormone. Maximum the Hormone.
A band name I've heard many times.
There would be no baby metal fan here if it wasn't for Maximum Hormone, which all of you can agree on, or a BAND-MAID fan here if it wasn't for Maximum Hormone. Maximum Hormone was my gateway to everything Japanese music.
Therefore, you
Along
have
with
to
the
get us
Attack on
hooked
Titan.
too.
Yes.
You must spread
Yeah,
the
you gotta
gospel.
spread the addiction.
Yeah, spread the addiction.
That's how it
I hope I'm doing it well. Well, honestly, before you guys play live, seriously though, Katie, what did you think overall? Be honest, what did you think of that song?
I almost cried. That was awesome.
Same! What do you think, Elliot?
Yeah, it was epic. Like I said, it's just performance. It's just pure.
Just epic.
I couldn't have done any of that.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Like,
have
everyone's
drummed
saying
that.
in
I
the
couldn't
chat,
have
it
guitared
only gets
that. I
better.
probably couldn't have done all the flag moves and the singing and the.
And now
And
put
the
a costume
dancing
on.
That was while pyro was going on, while keeping in time with it was. It's pure performance.
All in
man.
a
That is
tutu.
epic.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
they
you were
let
saying
the
earlier.
audience sing for what was that? Solid like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
It was like,
they're all going,
"You take it."
whoa!
Yeah.
Did you say
Whoa!
30 seconds? That was like 2 minutes.
I was just giving
They
them the
dragged
benefit
it
of the
out.
doubt. I don't know how long that was, but they let them go and just like,
Yeah.
you know
And
the
they had
notes,
the-
go for it,
They had the
man.
confidence to know
Just-
it's like, we got this. They're going to do it for as long as we tell them to.
They're
that's-
here for
They won't
us.
stop.
Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about a live performance is that exchanging of energies.
Well, it says something
We
when
give
your
you
fucking
something
live
and you get back.
CDs and your live performances are better than the recorded album. I mean that goes to show something. Whether you love them or hate them, come on, you gotta give them credit for the fact that their live sound as good as their albums.
Or
Like,
better.
You know what I mean? If not better,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's
Better.
a different experience.
Better.
Albums and live are totally different
Mhm.
experiences, and you shouldn't expect the same from either.
Yep. Exactly.
I don't listen to an album expecting to hear and experience
'Cause-
what I saw the other night, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't go to a show expecting to hear
Yeah.
exactly what I've heard on the album. Because
Yeah.
they're two different art forms. It's like a painting and a movie.
Yep. Exactly.
They're not the same
So
art form.
since who's the newest member of the band? Oh, she is.
Wait,
no, it's
That would
actually
be me,
him.
yeah,
So,
technically.
so
He's the youngest.
it's safe to say to ask him to grab the acoustics from the room.
Okay.
yeah, Slade.
Yeah. Get to it.
Hey, don't hit him. That's an expensive fucking guitar.
Yeah, don't,
yeah, don't hit the
don't do that.
guitars.
Where are they?
They're in my bedroom. Straight.
Straight.
Go straight.
It's not opening. Do I push or pull?
Do we- That's what she said.
Wait,
Do we
He
watch
got
him
it.
struggle? Oh, he got it.
He got it.
Woo! Hey, be careful. That's like $3,000.
Watch the door.
I'm a guitar player too, I know.
He knows. He knows.
I know
he
how to
knows.
handle
This is
a
when he
git
just
fiddle.
trips
All
with
right.
it.
All right.
Right,
So
face
we got.
plants.
We got Johnny playing guitar. We got
Face
Katie playing
down
some
on the
bass
floor.
on
What?
there.
Pick
He's gonna do
this
some
one.
I
rhythmic
don't need to
playing. I'm excited to hear this. This is awesome, guys. I really appreciate it. I feel very honored to have you guys sitting here playing in my fucking living room, in my fucking trailer. So I appreciate it.
Wait, say that after the performance.
Where did he go?
Hopefully you still can.
Well, if you guys don't kill me, I mean,
right?
they might rape and pillage my trailer. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We require all of your beer.
I don't have much.
Damn, we chose the wrong target. I guess we're waiting on our
Guys,
drummer.
make sure,
Technically.
if you guys are here for the stream, make sure you type in Painting Fences. We are giving away merch. We're giving away merch for Painting Fences. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, I will ship it to you all. Make sure you you type in Painting Fences, no spaces. Let me pull it up real quick.
And we are shipping from Bandcamp too, so
Yep.
we're all in on this.
So I'm buying the merch for you all, so you guys can get it for free here. Hey, by the way, I need that. Can you pass me a shirt? Because I need to put that on. Can you put that on?
Oh yeah.
Because I don't feel right not wearing it, you know?
Which one you want, a manatee or a?
I want that man. That light.
This
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Here
yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
There's your man t-shirt.
You want to look new?
Yeah. How much, guys? Wait, before I break the bank, how much do I have to pay? No, I got you guys. Like seriously though. I'll buy this shirt from you guys, so remind me after
We
the
will.
stream.
Yep.
And then we're going to give away the shirt, the CD, the buttons, the stickers, whatever you got to anybody that wins this raffle. So you'll win all the shirts that they have, and you'll get it.
Excellent. You ready to start?
I'm ready to start.
All right, here we go.
Wait, not yet. Let's make sure the raffle's going.
Okay.
So make sure you type in painted fences. Like I said, it requires you to be a part of the stream. I know it's a very long stream, but let me open it up again. If you typed it in earlier, it's probably not valid, so you gotta type it in again. Let me type it in right now for you all. If you are a subscriber, you get 4 times the chances of winning. If you are a
I'll try
regular
not to do
viewer,
your
you
job.
get 2 times the chances of winning.
I can't do your job.
So here we go. And first, I gotta change the shirt. I gotta change. By the way,
are
this
we
is Jamal, aka Jamel. Go check out his channel. He has an awesome reaction channel. Love the guy to death. He's the one that started this whole thing.
Keep great music alive. I can stand
Yep,
up
keep
behind
great
that.
music alive. Yep, that's why I love
I
it.
can stand behind that shit.
I would make comments, but I'm pretty sure this is not their first time having seen you shirtless on this stream.
Moist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the most nipple I've seen in a couple of days right now, so.
Oh shit! You guys are on tour. I gotta be careful with this shit.
Hey there.
Like, oh hey, they look like titties.
It's like being in the foxhole.
Wow.
All right, there you go. I love it.
right.
I like anything that's not a black shirt. I'm like that. Like I like to get those shirts that are just like those unique band shirts.
Fair.
So it's awesome that you guys have those.
Yeah, I mean, that's black is proliferate.
No nips on Twitch. It just happened.
You're
Oh
getting
well.
shut down.
Oops. All right, you guys ready for some live painting fences? Move up a little bit closer so they catch your vocals, Seth. All right. Sing from your gut, sir.
I'll be
Take your
using,
beer gut and then, hey, cheers.
using
cheers.
a copy of our album.
Let's
as a
zoom in
snare.
on that. Zoom in.
Using
Hey,
a copy
that's
of
what
our
you can
CD.
win right now.
You will win the exact copy that I'm about to use as a snare drum.
Yep,
Right here
yep.
on my
Oh.
knee.
There we go. Down. All right. Cheers, guys. Cheers, all you.
Cheers.
Guys,
Cheers.
love you guys for coming. Thank you for hitting me up. I appreciate it. They are the first band ever to be live here. Everyone, other bands been on Zoom.
Really?
You guys are the first live band here.
person.
So
Popping your cherry, all right.
here we go. Popping that cherry. Here we go, guys. Let's get this.
alcohol.
Let's get this cherry pop.
You think that you're immortal, but you are quite mistaken. And if you hide your feelings, they will be revealed in time. I try to reach inside you and pull emotions out here, but you are hidden deep inside of the shell constructed. Can you show me anything at all that you should be afraid to feel? I don't see anything at all that you should be ashamed to feel. Can you show me anything at all that you should be afraid to feel? Can you show me anything at all that you know is anything real? There is nothing deep inside the shell that you should be ashamed to feel. Please show me. Please show me. Please show me. Please show me.
Woo! Good job, guys. Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, that was so awesome, so raw. Fucking loved it, man.
Thank you.
Good job, dude. Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Shit.
I know I've been joking about it all day, but I'm not gonna break your hand.
I'm suing! I'm suing! You poor fucking band. I'm suing.
No,
I'm taking you down.
every legal instinct in my body was like, stop!
Nah, I would never do that.
You-
Come on!
Throwing up the hand.
Yeah. Awesome,
That's
guys.
what's coming.
That's
Awesome.
fair.
All right.
You put it
So-
out there, it's gonna get hit.
All right, so this is the part where we give the newcomer the guitars and put them back. Here we go.
Yay, me again.
It's just because you're closest to the room. I'm sorry.
I
You're
know.
closest to the room.
I know.
Dude,
Who's the
Seth,
newest?
Don't
Please tell me it's him.
swing your hair when there's no room to swing it. I was like, my nose itches.
Every single metal concert I've ever been to, there's a big bubble around me because nobody can stand next to me because it just gets in their face. Now sometimes
I'll
it's,
stand next to you. I got it.
now
I
sometimes
do,
it's
yeah.
a matter of I'm sorry, I'll cool it down. And other times I got people looked at me all funny and I was like, I'm sorry, I'll cool it down. And they go, no, keep going. It's hot and you're creating a fan.
I'm about to say, I would tell those motherfuckers, like, no, you need to fucking get into it.
Right?
Seth gives no fucks when he's at a concert and he's into it. He's like, this is my area, and you
Oh
can't
yeah, no.
fuck off. And I'm
This
just
is my
standing there next
bubble
to him
now.
going,
I own this, and if you come in,
Right.
this is contested territory.
I paid for this.
Right? Hey, when I did the Avatar show, like, in Denver,
That
man,
show was so
shout out to
intense.
fucking Avatar fans.
Avatar?
Seriously. Those fans are so fucking badass and so cool and so helpful and so awesome. Like, seriously, I saw people, like, somebody lost their glasses or whatever,
Yeah.
and they all stopped
Yeah.
the pit, and they're like, oh, help them up, and then they fucking got back into
Nice.
it, and they were all,
Nice.
like, just supporting each other.
Yeah.
I did a show here, and everyone was like, I was like, oh, man, this is way different than the Avatar show.
So I saw
It feels like a
Avatar like
slip and
2 or
slide,
3
like,
weeks
Oh,
ago.
slip and slide.
And they came through Oklahoma, and
Just like, shove it.
I didn't know who they were going into the show, and I worked early the next morning, so I was like, well, I'll just stand in the back and just, like, you know, enjoy the show with my arms folded like the typical musician, and then I'll still be able to work tomorrow. And
Yeah.
then they opened. They all came out in dramatic fashion.
Yes!
They did.
Yes!
Yeah, they did the 5 people stand in a certain
Yeah!
thing,
And
then
the
they
drum
just
standing.
and I'm just like, it's not gonna happen.
That's exactly what happened to me, dude. That's exactly what happened to me. I was like, oh my god, I love how they're starting this show.
And then they played for like 2.5 hours, and by the
Yeah.
end of it, I was like, okay.
Nice.
At this point, they're on like their second to last song. I'm like, at this point, I think I haven't totally like used up every muscle in my body. I can still work tomorrow. And then like during the breakdown, he goes, I want you to give me everything you fucking got. And I'm like, no,
Okay.
I can't say no to that. And then I got wrecked.
guys, that was really good. You guys should do an acoustic album. I like that. Would be really cool to hear.
I've been telling you
We
that
did.
for
We
7
did an
years.
acoustic version. We
Whoa,
did an acoustic video.
whoa! Did I just open up a can of worms?
I play on a lamp and a ramen box.
Oh!
yeah.
Do you want to react to that? No, well,
we
it's the
just
same
did-
You want to
song.
see
We
that
don't play
song
the same
again?
I forgot. We
right.
filmed a music video for that. It's acoustic.
We will check that out. We will check that out. But
It's on the
first, none of them have heard of Maximum Hormone. They've heard
Yeah.
of them, but not really
I know the
heard
name.
them.
I don't know the music.
They know
I've
the
not
name,
even heard the
haven't
name.
music.
This is hella new for me. Let's do it.
all right.
I'm ready.
So
Give
I
us
don't
a
know
little
what
bit.
you
Nasty.
all chose for Maximum Hormone, but they're about to witness a Maximum Hormone right now. I hope you guys have put a
Wait,
sick
wait,
song.
What do you think a maximum hormone is? Out of context of the band.
Bro, it's just pure energy.
There we go. All right, I'll take it.
It's pure energy. You don't have room for toxicity in your body because you just fucking spew out of every orifice of your body. That is maximum hormone.
All right.
You spew everything out of every orifice of your body. You are sweating, you're vomiting, you're shitting,
So,
you're pissing. You
give me
are
everything you fucking
releasing
got.
everything you got. You cannot watch a Maximum Hormone concert and be like, I'm alright. No, you didn't fucking go to the Maximum Hormone concert.
That's fair.
You didn't live a concert.
If you aren't
And it's
crying,
just through
shitting,
live. I haven't
sneezing,
even
and
seen
vomiting
them
at the
for
same
real
time.
live. I only watched live concerts. I vomited 3 times to this band. I have never vomited over a band ever.
Wow.
I didn't know that was a
Ever.
standard of metric.
Yes, it is now. It is now. Maximum Hormone,
3 vomits.
they will make you vomit at certain points in your life.
Wow.
I'm making note of where the bathroom is.
Am I hyping
Ready?
this up
Okay,
too much?
Let's do this.
Am I hyping? Yeah. Well, of course, the Death Note opening. Have you guys seen?
Oh,
Death
that's
Note?
them?
I have not.
That's them.
Which one? The first one or the second one?
That's a good question. I'm not that knowledgeable of anime.
Well, if you play that song, I'll find out real fast.
yeah, that's true. That's true. This is not from the Death Note opening.
I think they
what
have
they
a-
all chose, it was
they
not
voted.
that one.
Oh, okay.
They voted.
They did not vote on that one.
Alright.
Oh my god,
The
they voted on a
community
good.
has
They voted on a
spoken.
good one, but then again, all of them are good ones. So
Okay.
here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna switch over for you all.
Ready for my mind to be blown.
He says second season, so rad.
Oh yes! Who chose it? You ready? We're moshing, Johnny.
I'm already in. This looks
Get the drinks away.
Get them
This
away.
looks like some kind of shit. We're about to hear some crazy shit. Yes, crank this shit. Holy fuck.
Why not? Why not?
Stop, stop,
dun, 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 dun. Going all the way down.
Stop the winning.
They're doing a Beatles thing right there.
Stop the winning. Stop the winning. Stop the
Children are just
ウ
like,
ィニーとかも今更誰もやってないし、
Alright, I'll stop it
他
there.
にストップ
But
しなきゃいけないこといっぱいあるから、
No, don't stop
あんまりそう
it. What
大きな声出されて
is
子供たちもみんな
happening?
帰っちゃったし、
もうだってこれ以上アップロードだけは絶対に。
all right. So that is, you guys remember LimeWire and Napster?
yeah.
So Winnie was like their equivalent in Japan of
Right.
that.
When they were going
that's
there, I
how
was
they
like,
go,
is this a
stop,
LimeWire
stop,
thing?
Winnie upload.
Yeah, like I don't care what they're saying. This is. Wow, dude. Okay. Wow.
Go, Elliot. You start it.
Wow. Okay.
I think Elliot and I like probably similar.
Wow.
Feelings. I have a feeling.
Oh my god, I just felt so many feelings. I understand everything you just said now. I wouldn't survive a concert of this.
Oh. No,
I'd be calling out at work for a week.
Can't.
I'd be calling work saying, I don't know how to explain it to you, but I can't come to work for several days. I am physically done. Wow.
Yes.
I felt, oh my god, that was like, it started off like System of a Down. I was getting hardcore System of a Down shit. I'm like,
and then like,
fuck yeah, I would
thrash and,
just,
like,
I would punch random people in the face to this shit. Holy shit, that was amazing. The energy of that just, and then what even just happened? It was like, we just took a total 180 into the stop witty upload thing, and I'm like, I don't even know what that means, but this is dope.
But it's so catchy, right?
And
like
then
the
it hits
70s,
this, and I'm
60s
hearing
vibe
like,
going on.
and I'm hearing like Beatles chord changes, and the kids running, and one of the kids has that dude's face, and it's just like.
As soon as I saw the
What
stage,
even
I was like, oh, they're doing a
is
Beatles
this?
thing.
Yes.
Wow.
Music album. It's like, it's Beatles. It's about that.
There's a reaction channel I follow, and I'm recommending this song immediately.
Yeah.
As soon as we're done here and I can get on YouTube, I'm telling you need to watch this, because wow, that
Dude,
Maximum Hormone.
Maximum the Hormone.
I'm a fan. I'm officially a fan.
It's
Everything
good,
else
right?
we've seen so far is cool, and I respect it. Not quite my taste, but that was epic. That was
I have
everything
a
I
feeling
love
you and I
about
are from
music.
the same fucking cloth, dude. I have this feeling because like,
Everything.
I'm the same way. I like that style of music. It's just my thing. Katie, what do you think?
I can now die in peace knowing that this is
That was amazing.
That was fucking great. Oh, I just spat. Like, ew.
It's like another twist on new metal, dude. It's like another.
That's
like,
just
I
another
love
twist on
new metal,
music.
and this is just another take on it.
That's
you
another
know?
take on music.
Yeah.
They just said, you know what? Who cares if these sound like two totally different things? We're doing it.
Yeah.
They made it work.
I was wondering what you guys were gonna think when they went to the Winnie upload part. Like,
I loved it because it was so.
Didn't even phase me.
It was refreshing.
I understand
It
why
was very
people watched
refreshing.
us. Go ahead.
It was refreshing.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like being in a hurricane and then all of a sudden you're in the eye and everything's okay.
You know,
Yeah, that's a great example.
I'm not
Great
going to
example.
die.
you know Poppy, right? You know her song "Play Destroy."
You know what? I just heard of Poppy and I'm in love with her because her like I heard one of her songs and it was pretty fucking amazing. I've only heard one song, but it was amazing, the one that we heard.
So "Play Destroy" is like, it's this super hardcore starting song, and then it goes into like this.
Yeah, yep.
That's like the kind of vibes that I got from that, and I fuck with it. I love it.
Again, with the System of a Down, it's like sugar.
Yes!
You
You got me think about the other day.
And then all
Just
this.
going right in my pocket. Yeah, right in my pocket.
Sugar.
So I just smacked that bitch right in the face.
Yeah.
She's okay.
Wow.
Johnny, what do you think?
Well, Elliot hit on most of my thoughts right there. It reminds me of System of a Down. They're mashing up a couple of genres in there really quickly, and they're so crisp with what they're doing. That there was one part where I was listening to the guitar. I was like, it's so crunchy.
Yes.
It's just so many good things going on there. And yeah, I wouldn't survive. It reminds me, Seth was there. We were at a concert. It was a small show in Phoenix.
Yeah.
The band was called Lifelink, and we made the mistake of sitting.
Oh no!
We were standing directly in front of the singer in a venue with no stage. So it's just they're on the floor.
More context.
Oh yeah.
My arm was freshly broken and I was in a cast. Continue the story.
Oh, okay. So we're at a concert. And he's in a cast. We're standing directly in front of the singer. They set up. They tune. The singer is doing this thing where he's just like he's got like a hoodie on and he's just kind of looking at the ground. And then we realized, oh, this is a hardcore show.
And then the China happened.
All fucking 100 kids behind us immediately rushed the singer to get at his microphone so they could all steal it from him and shout in the microphone. And they went directly over my head. And I'm like 6 feet tall. They were like, bam, I had like shoes in my feet. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh my god.
What is happening?
This right here would destroy that because that was
As
fucking
the
brutal.
4 count went in, my cast was a soft cast. So
he couldn't take that.
It was not protecting me, and this thing.
You broke my arm.
It was like 1 week healing still, and this thing was like broke the fuck up. So like any trauma could totally break it again. Like 20 children, and they all spread. they just
Dude, that sounded so bad. That sounds so bad. I shot through 20 children. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is the quote of the century.
Context that sentence is acceptable.
We just get a sound bite of that.
And
I
we're
just
back.
shot through 20 children like a cannonball.
They may not have heard that part.
Oh,
you almost
man.
got away
Oh
with
man,
it. We lost
you missed it. He was talking about shooting through 20
back
children.
to 20 children, yeah.
Coming back to 20 children.
But yeah, no, these kids were like karate chopping and throwing kicks, and I was like, if I don't
And he shot through them.
if I don't get out of here, they're gonna break my arm again. So I just
So he shot through them.
Through them.
Like a cannonball.
Dude, that is a quote of the century. So, bro, it was rough. I had to shoot through 20 children.
all right, calm down.
Wow. All right, safe to say that has impacted us, and we're probably going to be listening to this on the rest of the tour.
for the rest of the tour.
I want to hear so much more of what these guys
all
have
their
to
albums
offer.
now.
Well,
Wow.
guys,
Stop
I'm
the
glad to
winning.
hear that because that's one of my top favorite, #1 Japanese bands other than
Holy shit.
BABYMETAL. BABYMETAL, Max and Hormone are my #1 favorites from Japan. But
Holy
guys,
shit.
we have some other shit to show you before you guys do another live song. You guys ready to do another live song?
We'll have to think of one that we can bang out. But
Oh,
yeah.
good.
We-
Oh, you'll bang out. I mean, if he can shoot through 20 children, you guys can bang out as well.
No problem.
You're not gonna live this one down.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Seth. It's alright, you said it, man.
I'll do it
right.
again.
I'll do it again.
I'll do it again. You don't think I
I'll
won't?
do it again, motherfucker.
I'll do it again, motherfuckers! Children, get in my way! I'll go!
Somebody at work asked, what do you think would be more dangerous? Or no, how many kindergartners do you think it would take to defeat you? And I'm like, I could take them all. Just
Seth, hey, Seth, I'm gonna give you some professional advice. Don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that again. You don't want to say that. Oh my god. There's a band that I want to show you guys that Cheryl showed me. Because she mentioned A Crowd of Rebellion, and I need to say this. I like A Crowd of Rebellion. There's a good song by A Crowd of Rebellion I would love to show you guys. If you guys like that MTH song, I want to show you a Palin Dust song. that I could not get with in the beginning because it fucking blew my mind so much that I was pissed off that they ruined so many good riffs and melodies and only did 2-second clips of them.
Well,
yeah, it's one of those bands, you know, one of those bands that are just oozing the best melodies and talent ever.
Right, you're just
and
like,
they fucking just chopped it up to 5 seconds and said, "This is it," and you're just like, I hate you.
Right.
I hate you for doing that to
you
me.
You wanted more, right?
Yeah, yeah. You're
I
just
could've
like,
made a
you're
whole
just like,
song of
you
that
just
riff.
took an amazing melody
But now
and
I
just
can't.
said,
This is just a small fraction of what we have.
"This is it. Here's some Cap'n Crunch. Fucking it's over in a second." You know? I'm like, what the fuck?
That sounds similar to how I felt whenever they play Kansas on the radio, "Carry On My Wayward Son," and
I
they
love
cut
that song.
half of the song out.
Yeah.
Oh, right?
Dude, that's
Don't
that's
you
bullshit.
radio edit bullshit like that,
that is
man.
like
Fuck
some
that.
bullshit. Seriously, when they
That
do
is
that
a
stuff.
masterpiece of a song. You don't cut anything out of that.
Carry On,
けど
whatever song.
一人だけ子供も残ってる子も
So they argue at the end of it. Okay, we're gonna do some love bites. So we have some power metal fans here in the house,
Damn.
right?
Oh yes,
You got
yes.
power metal fans.
I love power metal.
Love bites. Asami, I love her. Like her vocals are really good. Here we go. Black Ice is on the playlist from Pelham Does. I can't wait to show you guys Black Ice. That will. And we got some. Oh, you guys put Manners from BAND-MAID? Fuck yeah. Okay, here we go. We got love bites stuff. Let's do this. Power metal fans. We got 2 of them in the house. I'm not the biggest power metal fan, but they make me a power metal fan. I'm just gonna say that right there. Let's go. Oh shit! This song.
I love watching power metal guitarists, and their hands are so, like, they're barely moving, but they're playing all these notes. I'm like, the efficiency on that shit is ridiculous.
It is. Katie, what did you think?
Women.
Women? Say it loud
Oh my
enough.
God.
She's like a one-word.
Women. Oh my god, I love looking at bands, especially just like in an industry where there's just a lot of men.
Oh, you're
there's
playing
nothing
that
wrong
card?
with that, but like there's an
Excuse
rock is a genre with a lot of men, and power metal is also a genre with a lot of men.
I agree.
And when you see an all-female band fucking ripping that shit,
Right.
women.
I'm pretty sure the fans of power metal are.
I'm telling you right now.
Men,
I'll say
male
this.
dominated.
I've said this before. Like, there's something refreshing about women doing the rock and metal scene. For some reason.
Doing it well.
Doing it well on top of that.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't even give a fuck that they're women on top of that. The thing that I really appreciate is that they're at the same caliber.
Yeah. I feel like I've
They're
seen
at
a
the
lot
same
of
caliber.
female musicians who are counting on, I have boobs.
Yes.
I don't have to try hard.
But
I have boobs.
but not them.
But that was
But not them. That was
Wow.
That was women.
that drummer.
good. I don't
the
give a fuck if
stamina
that
of
was
that
men.
drummer.
I don't give a fuck if they had no genitalia.
Jeez.
I don't give a fuck if they were fucking rocks.
Right? Like, that was just
I don't give a fuck.
that was
'Cause
musicianship.
That was good musicianship. That is the point.
Hi, Mom. I just checked my messages to see what's going on. Apparently, our mom is watching. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. We're talking about rocks.
We hope you didn't come. You came in after the 20 children.
Yeah,
part.
hopefully they we're talking about children, but you know, we'll
Don't watch the
No
You're
big deal.
setting me up.
This is a setup. We didn't talk about children at all in this
Look at chat.
podcast.
The chat is all over this.
Everyone's
Hi,
saying hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Uh,
She's like, you're never
should-
going back to
we
El
should
Paso.
keep
You're with that
cracking.
bad influence,
What else have you got?
Ellen.
What else
That
have you
was-
got?
He is
Aaron?
bad
Dicodec.
I was really paying attention to the lyrics and I was digging
Yes.
into that like, yeah, why should someone stop us? Fuck you, man. Just do your thing, man.
Power metal. That is
Yeah.
the beauty. That is true power metal at its core.
one of the defining characteristics of power metal is inspirational
Yes.
feelings that
I
they
get
pump
behind
into
that.
the audience.
Yeah.
Women.
And Katie's just like women. Women. But no, to be honest though, with you, Katie, like, the power metal should be something that's up women's alley, honestly. It really,
Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad, too.
if you think about it, right?
Padre.
If you think about it like that, like power, like just the feeling of like, you know, like being pushed out so much, like to the point where you're just like, I'm gonna rise up and we're gonna be inspirational, we're gonna be powerful, we're gonna make it through this, we're gonna fucking fight, kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, power metal should be right up the alley of that. You know, anybody
Yeah.
that's feeling that kind of way. You know,
Very-
so power metal, like we just mentioned, is
Yeah.
supposed to be inspirational, and I think, like, you know, through Asami's vocals, like it's really it is a powerful
A lot of
thing.
power
It
metal
is.
gets a bad rap for being showy.
Or
And-
cheesy,
and
or
that's the
cheesy,
thing.
like
Cheesy
air, wind, fire.
metal.
I feel the air
And
fire, dragons.
Yeah.
Like,
And
you
that's
know
the
what I
thing,
mean?
though.
I remember seeing a
But
video. that
how
was-
do you inspire people without being showy? That's what.
True. True.
How do you get their
Very true.
attention? How do you uplift
True.
them without pushing them somewhere towards
Awesome. Bet the Fisher says, "What do you want for Christmas?" Women.
That could get illegal fast.
One of the best.
There's loopholes.
Women. I want a sound clip from Katie just saying women.
You could make
Hey,
that
one
happen.
more time.
Women.
That's great. Oh, classic right there.
Females.
Dude, you guys are awesome. This is awesome. I gotta do more in-person interviews later. You guys gotta come through again for sure.
Please, we love it. This is good.
We're gonna check out
See you tomorrow.
BAND-MAID. I'm sorry guys, Manners. Johnny's already heard it. I'm gonna go with Black Hole. I wanna show you guys. No, I don't know, maybe not Black Hole. Fuck.
Here it comes again.
God damn it, shut up! Should I just show him the song? This is a good song.
Yeah,
this
that
is a good
doesn't
song.
matter. I know it, but
Yeah, this is a good song.
We want to see how these guys feel about it.
This album's great, guys. Unseen World, go check it out.
This one's pretty new, right?
Yep. This is off the new album.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna be home. 退屈に聞か Go to the unseen world. I will never pass ever. Forever.
that door. That cabinet
Bro.
was really nice.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, that
All
band.
right.
That band. What did you guys think? Come on, what did you guys think?
That was
Women!
that was a rock.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Women. Did you know, Katie, that there's a lot of Japanese women doing music?
I know.
No.
Now you do.
Now you do.
No.
Yeah. Found my
What
new
did you
obsession.
think, Katie? We'll start with you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Huh?
What did you think?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you like it?
I don't know. I just women.
Women.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear. That's the only reason why I asked. I just want to hear you say women again. It was awesome.
I'm also a huge fan of their bassist.
You're a huge fan of the bassist?
That bass lick in
Misa
the center of
fucking
the-
rips it, okay? She fucking rips it for sure. She rips it hardcore. Elliot, what do you think, man?
Honestly, there was
Women?
parts of that was reminding
Just
me
say
of
women.
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 Okay. No,
There's-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There's
go ahead,
parts
go
of
ahead.
that was reminding me of the intro to Trigun.
Ooh.
And a buddy of mine, we both were just like, this
I
intro
never
is
thought
dope.
about that.
We gotta learn this, and we both just spent like a whole day just sitting there with guitars and just piece by piece learned every riff of that
Damn.
intro, and it was like
Never thought about that. That's a good point.
it was reminding me of that. They had that same. I don't know what
Women.
to call it. It's the element of.
It's just good music, man.
It's like they heard American rock and roll and were like, "That's cool. Let's do that."
Okay,
but
cue in,
even
cue in.
more
Say it.
this.
Say it.
He's obsessed.
Say it.
Women.
Lemon. Damn it! I fucked it up.
She's choking
All
on
right,
the
go
Red
ahead.
Bull over.
No, seriously, no. Good points. Good point. Keep going.
Oh, that was kind of it. It was
Oh.
just, it was
I'm
just
done.
that,
Try
that
go.
element of let's take what American rock and roll was, but just do it better.
Yeah,
Just more
exactly.
so. Let's turn it up to 11.
Yeah.
It had that
You
one
had
riff, that da 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 da.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
riff,
but it had that like.
that little half step thing.
Yes,
yeah, it was just like,
that flair,
yeah.
that flair.
And that reminds me of the Trigun.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
That's why I never thought about that. You're so fucking right. Yeah. Like here, let's hear the opening riff again. But yeah, it. Shit! It already went to the other one. But yeah.
Yeah, it just had
half
such
step
a-
behind.
Yeah, it
that
just had
half
such
step.
a groove to it. Just such
Yes.
a like.
It makes the band.
It's almost like
honestly.
you can't put your finger on it. I don't know
Yes.
what to call it. I don't know how to describe it. But that
Katie does.
grooved.
Women.
Yeah, that's the word. That's the word you need. That was groovy.
We need like a treat for you every time.
I know, right? I'm making this before you leave, Katie. We're making that a soundbite. I'm just gonna put a soundbite out here. This is Katie just going, "Women."
Well, it's recorded. You
Women.
can pull it off of any of them, right?
Yeah, we can do this.
Women.
Women.
There you go.
All right, go ahead, Seth.
I got paid.
You got paid. Oh!
Women.
All right. Now we got to pull up money. All right, here we go.
This is a slippery slope, my
Don't
friend.
get carried away.
I don't have that many
And
ones.
the end of the slope is us being broke.
Yeah, very soon it's us going, hey,
All right.
I'm hungry.
Ready? Here we go. Cheers.
Women.
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 I told you I'd give the money back at some point.
Hey.
Oh,
He worked it into the
You're
system.
right. Oh, that is all. Hey, thanks for the follow, Dr. Prince. All right. What did you think, Seth? Though, what did you think overall?
So musically, it's right up my alley. It's basically
figured it would
what
be,
I listen
yeah.
to. But we already know I listen to BAND-MAID. I'm not familiar with the whole discography and all that.
This is a new album, dude. I highly.
Oh, it's brand
recommend
new?
it. Highly, recommend. Yes.
Early this year.
I highly
last year.
recommend it, dude. Highly recommend it.
Okay, so I knew I was gonna enjoy it going into it, but that groove was that bird. I already forget, but
Yeah.
yeah. It's that. It makes the shoulders move.
Yes.
Right?
It's like modern. It's modern but old school all at the same time.
I'm the kind of person, like, if you want to know whether I like a song, my body will never lie.
Are we going to
Body never
Shakira on
lies.
this? My hips don't lie? Like, is that where we're going?
My hips
We're going
don't lie.
Shakira? Are you going
Seriously,
Shakira?
don't lie, brother.
Is that where we're going?
That's exactly what
Hey,
That's where we are.
if Seth is not feeling a little Shakira, we're not in the pocket here, okay?
Alright.
Need more women.
I'm just saying, y'all need to try harder. Your riffs
Damn.
need to hit better.
All right, Johnny, what did you think? Go. Take it away.
It's like a rock anthem. I love rock anthems.
That's a good point. It's a rock anthem.
Because I don't know exactly what makes it anthemic in rock, but you just when you hear
You
it,
just
you're
know.
like, that's like the biggest one.
Take
Iconic.
it.
That's the one
Yeah.
I was gonna say is we're not gonna take it.
Yes.
It's
You
the
know it when
anthem
you
is-
hear it.
You can get behind the message, but there's something about like the music part of it that makes it anthemic too. It's when you hear
Yes.
Right, you can say the words.
And then
We're
the
not
bass,
gonna take
and then
it
Misa's just
anymore.
ripping it. Misa's
Yeah.
the name of the bassist, and she's just ripping it behind all of the anthem kind of.
Yeah, there was
riffs
that
and
one
stuff.
break where it's
Like,
Love that
yes. Yep.
You know, they were all
I lost my
ripping really
shit.
hard too, but it was very smooth.
Pause.
You know?
Yeah. Yep.
As opposed to like when we were listening to Max and the Hormone, they were all riffing really hard, and it was just chug, chug, chug,
Yeah,
chug,
yeah,
chase.
yeah.
That was like the opposite version of that, where it's like everyone is doing absolutely crazy things, but it just felt so streamlined.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yep. It was like a progressive but glued together approach. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Almost.
didn't feel.
I could-
It didn't feel like it was a proggy thing, you know.
Oh, people are saying hi, mom. Painting Fence's mom. Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Still on that.
You're
Yeah.
famous now, Mom.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is,
Women.
all right,
Where's
we
the
got a
dollars?
Crowd Rebellion. I hope they chose the one that I was thinking of, because there is a couple of Crowd Rebellion that is just a phenomenal. Everybody go say hi to Painting Fence's mom. They are going to play another acoustic song after this one. First of all, before we get going, let's give Elliot one last capture of the camera so he can show the merch that you could win right now.
Oh,
Merch boy.
The
Remember,
CD I
Painting
used as a
Fences,
snare drum.
No spaces. You're gonna get that CD,
Specifically.
and you get the
got-
choice between one of these
we
shirts
got buttons.
and a button.
We got stickers.
and a sticker.
From the-
You're gonna get all that. You're gonna CD, sticker, button, shirt. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. I will
Show
ship it
me
to you.
Your manatee.
Show me your manatee.
That's a request,
And-
not a demand.
And we also have the other one.
It's a demand. Don't listen to him.
Or it's whatever you want it to be, really. And the album,
I got whatever you need.
Cardinal Sins on a T-shirt. I'm trying to get the angle right.
It's shiny.
go.
There
It
you
is
go.
that shiny.
Dun, dun,
It's
dun.
badass. Just buy something from him.
There you go.
Win something from him.
Awesome.
I'm wearing
we
one of
got?
their shirts right now.
But you're not in the camera.
I know. I'm not. Okay.
But he has been.
There you
I
are.
got
They're
this.
like,
We
good
got
to know.
black,
Thanks.
we got blue.
Show is this where I flash the screen? Would it show
You
me
already
manatee?
did.
Is
Sure,
that-
sure.
Yeah, I don't know if we can handle two.
So,
in
so
one
if
screen.
I go to your concert today,
You don't
I'm
want to
gonna,
get your channel shut down.
when I go to the concert
Ah.
and you say "Show me your manatee," I can flash you guys on
Yes.
stage.
Yes, we
Yeah.
encourage this.
Will I be the only one?
I bet AJ.
You will be. They'll be
AJ's gonna
very
I'll feel
confused.
special.
Maybe the first time, but it might catch on. You know, start a trend.
No,
They're like,
it's not gonna
man,
catch on. It's our little secret, guys.
I wish
I
I,
want to
had
see
a
more
man.
hairy
will-
chests out
I
in the
will
audience.
throw you my pick if I hear women.
I'm definitely gonna shout women, and I gotta say it like you though. I gotta cut it short. I gotta be like women. You can't just be like women. No, it's gotta be specific. It's gotta be.
Women.
Yeah, it's gotta be women. I love it. I'm gonna love it. Let's get on with some A Crowd of Rebellion, another band that's really cool. I hope they chose the song I'm thinking, because that song is amazing. Let's do this.
Go.
If it play, oh
No
shit,
stopping
is it
now.
playing? It's my first day, guys.
Did you read Penta's comment there?
Six, I think it's time. Go grab the acoustics. Which song will you guys do next? Is the question.
What song do we know?
Down the river?
We should probably just.
Oh god. Oh god, we got some Gacker
On
spin
just the
right
acoustic.
afterwards.
Yeah,
or we
it'll
could do
work great.
pressure.
It'll work
Okay.
great on Down the River.
Okay.
Okay.
They're deciding on what song to do.
Yep. We've got it. We have decided.
I'm gonna drink.
Yeah, we don't often play any of our songs acoustically, so at this point we're like, what can we do acoustically that will translate?
So how does this feel? How many live interviews have you done? What do you guys think of this one?
live?
This is
Zero.
the best one.
But we've done a few podcasts.
Oh, I'll take that. The best one.
This is our
Yeah.
first Twitch.
The
stream for
contender
sure.
is we did one podcast called Every 10 Minutes, and we did get to drink a lot of alcohol, but
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
So this is
instead
not
of
the best one anymore? Is that
no,
what
no,
you're
no.
trying to say?
I said it's a contender.
it's a contender.
Hey, be humble, man. Be humble.
There could be a
Be humble.
I want to be a best! Oh, you're already getting over it.
But no, there's a podcast out there called Every 10 Minutes where he, shoots through questions, goes over the biography,
that one?
all that kind of stuff, asks some fun stuff, and then
we're
every
not the
10
best.
minutes
I'm
during
sad
the
now.
conversation, you take shots.
Okay.
I'm sad now. We're not the best.
Seth, we gotta decide. Is it
Alright,
down
fine.
the river
We'll have to
or
get
System
liquor.
Overdrive?
Well, we have to get liquor before we start, so I mean.
Personally,
Because we gotta
I
be the
say
best.
I say down the river.
Yeah, but beer before liquor never
yeah,
brings
but I
liquor.
don't have any like chord transposed.
I don't give a fuck.
I like that answer. I like that answer.
I play the
Don't
single
give a fuck.
notes.
Oh,
Bong.
well, it's D minor.
She plays the single notes
then,
because
C.
Women.
I mean,
Because women.
we could just focus on the one.
Don't worry, I got the full on.
So,
chords.
are you guys
just
ready for
keep-
another
I don't know, I'm more
acoustic
comfortable
jam?
with System Overdrive.
System
but-
Overdrive it is.
System Overdrive?
System Overdrive.
Oh, I thought we were playing System of a Down. I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
I
no,
didn't see that coming.
we have a song
But the
called
car
System
version, System
Overdrive.
Overdrive.
We'll play that.
Alright.
Sure? Because
Yeah.
I can figure out down the river right now, but
No.
I've had no practice time.
You have spoken. The women have spoken.
What are we playing again?
System
System-
Overdrive.
System
The
Oh.
women have spoken. Women.
Women.
I'm gonna need to borrow a phone so I can get more, we need more drinks. We're running out. Let's go.
Alan,
we're good.
You want us to go?
You guys, you're still the most fun I've ever had on a podcast.
No. We haven't beat it yet. We gotta beat it now. No,
You gotta send someone out for more beer.
I'm kidding. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Go ahead, guys. We're gonna announce the winner of their merch right now after this song.
System Overdrive is catching all of us, and I don't seem to know the reason why. Broken bones and stones I've thrown, but I don't even feel a thing. Na na na, na na na, na 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 na. I am the fire of my desire. I live my life above the wire. I give these lights and I shine it bright. I live my life one step at a time. System Overdrive has us rotten inside out, and we fall apart at the seams. And if we do not let the rod clear
Guys, I love you guys acoustically.
Thank you.
It sounds really good.
I'm
You
glad.
guys should do acoustic. It sounds really good.
I've never had to like pick
was-
up my own snare drum and put it back on my
We'll put
knee
the old
before.
milk crate back.
You know what?
This moves
Congratulations to the fucking Moist Boss.
Moist Boss!
Moist
He
Boss.
just won your merch.
Oh, the Moist Boss!
Moist Boss
Boss.
just won the fucking merch. And I saw drippage from the frozen vegetables that are not frozen anymore.
They might be cooked by the end of this.
Yeah. I mean, hey, do you guys need any food?
Right? Well,
Yeah, you know.
Make a stir fry.
Hey, I cooked it via a computer. You know.
Soggy.
You know, like you know.
I'm glad I picked
That's,
the fajita
yeah,
veggies
yeah,
fucking
now.
impressive.
You know,
I picked the good
because
Women.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Where-
She's my soundboard now. Like,
Where does
I
Moist
mean,
Boss
what-
live?
What?
You are
Where's
the
Moist Boss
sound.
live?
Where is it going to?
Moist Boss is living in Austria.
Nice.
Congratulations!
That's cool, man.
And
So-
you might be our first Austrian fan.
Yeah,
It's
we will be
100%.
shipping a CD, a sticker, a what?
And a shirt.
Buttons.
And a shirt and a button.
And a button.
You'll be getting a shirt. Let us know, Teresa, what you want. Yes, of course, mods are able to participate.
You think
don't
mods
discriminate.
would know that?
The computer community does not endorse your cooking food with a computer.
Too late.
You don't have to endorse it. We're gonna do it anyway.
That's rundown. Ruben.
I think I need to get that vegetables replaced. I'm gonna have to do that for this next song. What do we got next on this list?
Let me grab you some new vegetables while we're doing that. Figure out your next song.
Yeah,
Grab you.
let's sub out the vegetables.
Grab
Here
you
you
some
go.
cold.
Hey.
Oh, leakage.
Oh, yeah.
There's a that what was the term there?
Smells?
I smell broccoli. Seepage.
Seepage.
Potato.
Moist. We got some sweet potatoes to cool down the computer.
This is computer.
Oh, it is
abuse.
wet underneath that.
Very moist.
It's very moist on the computer. We only hold the moistest of moist streams.
Wow.
Oh, they want us to roll it again. Are you sure? Are you
What?
sure, Moist Boss? All right,
Roll
we'll
it again.
Oh.
You mean like play the song again?
No, roll
Yeah,
the.
you guys gotta play the song again.
Oh God, no.
What?
I got a set to
reverse.
play.
Sector 33 is the winner.
Yeah.
I'll drink that.
I don't actually, Pubaga, I don't know why. Like you guys, we got Sector. He won the giveaway. I think there's something wrong with this thing though, because like mods is definitely not selected, but you guys are still considered subscribers and regulars, so that's why you guys are on the list. Anybody subscribed is going to higher their chances by 4 times to win any of the merch today.
4 times. That's 2 2s.
Sector 1, he is a new winner. He has not won, and he has been a constant viewer consistently to this stream.
There you go.
So we
All right,
appreciate
respect to
it.
that.
So Sector, let us know. Where are we sending this shit? Where are we sending? Not shit. You know what I mean.
Stuff.
Hey,
The great stuff.
Hey, man.
as a great
Where are we
comedian once
sending
said,
this shit?
shit means everything.
The great shit. We're sending you the great shit. That quality
The
shit.
good shit.
That
We're
good
sending
shit.
you.
Like that shit. That
Women.
it's okay. I was gonna say something weird. Anyway.
Yeah, I think women covered it.
There it is.
We're sending you women.
Painting fences in a nutshell. We're sending you women.
We're just gonna put them in the trunk and send them.
Make sure you poke holes in that box. They need to breathe.
Sector, I'm sorry. Sergei Moldets. There we go. From Russia, right? We're sending this to Russia.
Wow, nice.
Da.
Vodka.
Ah.
One of the few liquors
I'm
I still
assuming.
drink.
I'm assuming. Let's make sure I'm right. Let's see what they say. But while we're waiting, let's check out another great Japanese band. Let's see what's next on this list.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is seriously, I think, our longest stream ever.
I'm having a great time. We could do this another fucking 3 hours for all I know.
Right?
Except that we can't because we got a show.
Eventually
got-
we need to get ready.
Oh my god, this is gonna be
It
great.
can't be that.
So-
right.
Oh, I know this one.
We got funk. We got metal.
I'm in Russia living in,
We got
New
blue.
Jersey? Well, that's a really quick delivery.
Hey.
Alright,
Awesome.
Lucky shot.
Sweet.
Have a good shit, guys, and women.
Women.
All right, so we got some Gacker spin. I was not expecting this one on the list. After this, we're gonna listen to Megasune by BABYMETAL because I gotta show you another BABYMETAL song before you guys leave here today. Before we head to their concert, we gotta help them get ready for the concert, guys.
Counter Strike and Rock right there.
What time is it now?
About 3:20.
Yeah. Yep. We gotta give them some time. You guys gotta be there by what time?
We got load in is 6, but we want to like get food.
Yeah.
Unsweat
We
ourselves.
must prepare.
Yeah, we'll get some food. We're gonna get some food.
You
We're gonna help them out.
want to start the show fresh.
We're gonna help them out and
You
get
become
you
a
some
sweaty,
food.
disgusting mess as the show goes on, not before.
Yeah. They gotta take some showers. So still.
Otherwise, that makes you.
We'll end it with some Gacker spin and some BABYMETAL. How about that? Gacker
sounds
spin,
good.
So-
BABYMETAL.
Whatever you
Let's
got,
go.
man.
And
That
women.
will be the
I'm
end.
ready.
And then we gotta get them ready. We gotta get freshened up. We only have one shower, and we know Seth is gonna take at least an hour or so. So we gotta make.
I am
sure
the
we're
diva
good.
of the
He has
band.
a lot of fucking
An
hair to
hour is
maintain.
a fast
You
shower.
see all that hair he has to maintain? We gotta get that shit clean, and it's gonna take at least Johnny and I to help him
It's
with
gonna
it.
take
so.
30 minutes to brush it afterwards.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
get the
help him
tangles.
soak it, get him silky smooth.
Get the
You know, we
get the
gotta get
lavender
prepared.
leaves in there.
We
all
gotta
that shit.
lavender it up.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're gonna throw
exactly.
some
He doesn't even
lavender
get
in
it
that
wet.
shit.
He
Yeah,
just
yeah.
lets the steam
And
soak into it
a
over
little
time.
bit of semen. I mean a little bit of Steve.
Women.
Women.
Also, there's something about the Fuck that drum set.
Holy shit.
ドラマチック衝撃3秒フラれにフラれて踏んだり蹴ったりオーマイガー君は用なしなんだってみっともねえなこんなんでしんどくせえにラバンピースお別れです集中して目を歪めていい子に I don't know what you are saying 腹が立って吐き出したってニッチもサッチもいかないないですもういいわやめないこのことでめんどくせえ LINE して簡単に既読する That's your life 集中して気を利かしていい子になる OK ですはいはい Yes なんてもしです金を please バカしてシンプルに愛しちゃって感情 please 仕事をして身を任せて叫んだ本当はペロペロバ腹では心はララララ生徒ボタンで消しちゃいましょうこのゲームもう一度ネガティブがアクティブも動き出すの夜中ってせあちょっと元気にやめますでもね生きたいよ仕方なくない焦っては怒られ TPO は気まんしっかり今日も過ごすつまんねえなクロストーク聞いてねえな私のトークいいですねどうでもね身を任せてベコベコスマイル上々です調子はどうですと聞いてなんだかな聞いてなうるせえな携帯をそんな言ってねえにせよまた今度叫んだ本当はペロペロバルかなり月曜日ランランランウェイ生徒ボタンで消しちゃいましょうセレブなしていいからあの世へはアップしちゃいたい日々の年をアテンドしてもうちょっと自分を愛せたらきっと楽しいねさせてリセットしたいのが Dream 夜明けまで心だけ したくないな来世じゃなくて今世でも少し生きさせて
Yeah.
So you remember how when we were listening to the power metal and we were
Yeah.
like, they're relentless.
Yeah.
This is relentless funk. Relentless funk metal.
Looks familiar.
Yeah, I think we heard this one.
Yeah.
That was
So-
groovy.
If like
Groovy.
funk jazz
Groovy.
fusion could know that this was going to be a thing,
Yeah.
then they could rest easy knowing that their legacy would reach its culmination.
It's just like I said about they took American rock and roll and said, let's just crank that to 11. It was
Yes,
like they said,
yes.
so a buddy of mine taught me the concept of the stank face. Where someone
Yes.
plays something so dirty you make this face.
Yeah.
Stank. They did like a
nasty.
solid minute of that. It was like, what if we just made our whole breakdown just stank
Yeah.
face from every instrument at once? It was
Yep.
literally the same thing. Let's just take stank face and turn it up to 11. Let's just
That's right.
take it to its extreme. That was insane. That was some epic music.
So, are you
musical
guys? Okay. So, what did you think, Katie?
Women.
you don't
All right.
Oh my god.
enough said.
Okay, no, I lost my mind with the
All right. All
bass.
right. Back to Katie.
I
She has
lost my
more.
mind with the bass.
Huh?
Like that was like he said, fucking stank face. I'm like
Like. Yeah.
the whole time.
Gacker Spin
Turn it
is
up,
known
man.
for that.
tearing it up.
What'd you think?
Nastiness the whole time.
Nastiness.
Yeah, that's
but
good.
like I said,
Nasty.
relentless funk.
It was filthy.
It was filthy.
So honestly, from the visual style to the attitude to the music itself, that was my favorite of all of the videos that we've watched tonight.
Wow.
Today.
All right.
Um,
I wasn't expecting that one.
By far, even though like the jazz funk fusion pop thing is not my favorite genre, when it's done to the
love it,
degree of perfection, it overrides everything else
That's
of
it.
my personal preferences.
Degree of
I
perfection.
agree. I agree.
Other hand.
Damn, I'm trying to sue you, bro.
I want my money.
And furthermore, one of my favorite things ever is when I see a group of performers that look like they're genuinely enjoying themselves more than anything else.
Yeah.
I just go, oh my god, I want to hang out with these people. I
Right.
want to play video games with them. I want to be on the Discord streams and play video games, and I want to eat lunch and I don't know, go to the bowling alley with these people. This these are
Fuck
sick
yeah.
people, and I'd love to fucking hang out with them.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree.
I don't know if I'd do all that, but I get what you mean. I want to see people enjoy what they're doing. I see
Yeah.
too many bands that just kind of stand there and play their song. I'm like, bro, I could have just put on your CD, gotten a better experience because, you know, the sound wasn't great,
Right,
you messed up the
right.
bridge. But it's like, if you see someone enjoying what they're doing, like that's... Aerosmith said it once. They're like, people don't pay to come listen to your songs. People
Right.
pay to see you put on a show.
Yep.
And I got that from that. It's, you know, the same thing. It's like
Yeah.
I've said, it's performance. You know, the
Yeah.
Baby Metal, they could just come out, push play on a laptop
Yeah.
and just sing their
That's
songs.
not why you're going
but
to
they
a show.
don't. They
That's
have
not why you're going to a show.
pyrotechnics. They have choreographs. They have flags. They have a band with masks and outfits. It's
Yes.
like it's a show. It's a
Yes.
performance. You know.
I always say
You don't
it's
go to
like-
a movie to hear someone tell you. So some guy picked up a ring, and he took it to a volcano, and you know, no one gives a
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I want to see the drama. I want to
what you did
see.
there.
Describe it to
now, the
me.
exception
Play it
to
out.
that,
You know.
Like, you know, the exception to the big having fun moment is when it's like a really serious song and a serious moment, and you can tell that the emotion is all there in the guitarist or the
Right.
singer. Like it matters to them. It's important.
Yep.
Like if when David Gilmour's playing a solo, he's not
Yeah.
jumping up and down and doing circles.
Right.
Now they
Yep.
did have
But
a
he
lot of flashy
feels it.
lights,
And
that
that's-
Feels
really helped.
That's
But when
ultimately it.
David Gilmour plays that note, the drama's there.
He
It's
feels
in
it.
his body.
As a good example, we talked about Mumford and Sons. I don't know how many people I have seen openly just weep on stage singing their songs because he feels it, and that you can't fake that, and you can't artificially just let's do more 16th note sweeps. You know, you can't just shove that into
I've
music.
argued this for years,
You have
man.
to
You can't
feel
just
it.
shred on the guitar over and over and over again and expect somebody to be
I
interested.
call that at this
I'm just
point I call that guitar wanking. You're
I-
wanking yourself off with a guitar.
Exactly. Yeah, can you stop jerking off in my face and do some music, please?
Mean
Let me
it.
get on with this.
Mean what you're doing.
In my
Yeah.
opinion,
Mean
it's
what you
like,
say.
honestly, in my opinion, like, I prefer feelsy solos because they know how to express and convey feeling through their lead instead of just going,
Right.
And
Now-
that's always been my kind of issue with power metal in a sense, but not all power metal is like that. I'm really a fan of like the Slashes and like the people that
Right.
put the tones and they put the
The
grits
David Gilmours.
and the
Yeah,
David
exactly.
Gilmour.
Now there's a million blues
um,
guitar players that I couldn't care less
can't remember
for
his name,
because
but
they're
even
just
the
shredding
soloist
blues
was
scales.
STP. It has to have character, it has to have
feel it.
feeling. Like I'm telling you right now, I'll be straight up. When I play a lead, there's some leads that I'll tear up because you're putting that feeling in it, right?
Yeah.
So
You
like it's
feel
just
that moment.
Like when you put that motion, I always think about like you tell a story. You tell a story through the guitar. Before I did vocals, that was my only way. That was the only way you could do
Right.
it. And to me, it's just like that's so much more than just here, watch me play some triads really fucking fast for
Right.
a minute.
A good example,
half,
there's
you know?
B.B. King live at the Regal. He introduces a song. He kind of explains what the song's going to be about, and then he just kind of stops and goes, I'd like to play a little. And he just starts playing guitar.
Yes!
And it's
Yeah.
just like, you know what?
Yeah.
I can tell you with words what this is about, but I could just play. I could just play a few notes, and you will feel it. And you hear
Yeah.
the crowd
Yeah.
like, woo! He
You
hits
can
those
play a
notes,
G
and it's
note
like,
5 different
yes.
ways and you won't think it's a G note.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And that's where the brilliance comes from.
I went there. I went there with a G string because you know,
Women.
Katie.
Women.
Fucking
But yeah,
perfect.
I can appreciate
You're awesome,
any
Peter.
band that feels
You're very lightly
and really means what they're
broken
playing.
hand.
Yeah. Like you said, you
All right.
improvise until you find a thing that's like
Exactly.
that. That's what
Yes.
I'm trying. I gotta
That's
perfect
what I
that,
wanted.
and
Yeah.
you craft where you're going with it. You're telling a story.
I
You're
wrote-
meaning something.
Exactly. I wrote the best solos when I was fully in the mood of what I needed to convey.
Right?
And it was so hard to replicate that. That's why I
Yeah.
had to relearn it because
Yeah. Then you gotta sit there and
Because
go,
you're like,
okay,
"Fuck,
what did I just
how
play?
how did I get
Damn
there?
it.
How did I get there? And a lot of the times when I had to relearn it, I had to get into the mindset of what I was feeling. And that's been my biggest issue with vocals. I don't know if you have the same issue, but I have this issue when I do vocals, I'll break down if it's a certain emotional song because it's like, ooh, that hits a little harder
Yep.
than was supposed to, but you're supposed to get into the emotion of the song.
I've got a song.
And you're like, but you also don't want to break down in mid tears and in front of a live performance. And like Sam Johnson, my vocal coach, that's what he tells me. He's like, okay, like we literally practice this. We literally practice like, okay, if you feel the emotion is overwhelming, you need to stop and we need to meditate for a second, and then we get back into it because like you don't know how to control them yet. You don't know how to
Right.
control it because, and he was right. I never knew how to control anger. I never knew how to control immense emotions because so that's why I had the anger issues. That's why I had all that stuff. So after taking vocal lessons lessons is what taught me
Right.
my hand, you know, and to be honest with you, like the thing with my hand is not even a big deal if you think about it because it's nothing to the extent of when I was younger because I learned how to control it. But the thing with my vocal lessons, something that really taught me on more than just a singing level was how to control it but still be able to tell the story
Utilize
without breaking down in tears or breaking
Yeah.
down in anger.
Don't
or
let it
breaking down-
overpower
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Like, channel it.
sounds easy, but it isn't. It isn't. That's why when the Spirit Box article came out about her having a mental breakdown, I'm like, I totally get it. I totally get it.
Yeah.
Like it totally makes sense because if you want to write good music, you're gonna get emotionally involved, invested in the writing and in the singing and in all that stuff. For me, at least, that's the way it works.
Think about how many huge, multi-platinum selling, like just unbelievably popular songs are just breakup songs. And you could pass that off as, oh, it's just a breakup song. But think about every fucking human being has been through that, and we can all relate to that. And if you tap into that emotion and be honest with it, people will respond.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've heard plenty of artists that are like, yeah, you know why I don't play that song live? Because I don't want to. I don't want to go there anymore. I went there, I recorded it, I let that happen, and I don't want to go back to that place.
Exactly. Because it's a scary place. It can be a very scary place for certain people. It can be... There's a reason why some bands don't go back to certain songs, because it can be a really emotional, scary place. I played lead guitar a lot of my life, so like I was fortunate enough to not have to go that route. So if I teared up, it's fine. I'm in the middle of a solo. It's not going to break up my vocals.
But singing.
Well, when I started doing singing, I was like, oh, this is a lot. This is a lot. This is way more than I expected. You know, so that's what, shout out to Seth here. Like, because doing vocals is not just hitting the note. It's not just projecting it. It's not just like
remembering the lyrics,
singing with feeling.
Yeah. Fuck you.
It's not. It's an organic fucking instrument that you can't control. It depends on the day. It depends on the weather. It depends on the feeling.
And you got to take care of yourself.
So you got to be able to get yourself in the mindset. So that's why when vocalists sing, I'm just like, fuck. They going through some shit. they had to do some stuff to really get that going. Because it's hard. It's hard. Singing is hard. That's why it's really hard to like sit there and just shit on a singer. Because like I don't even know how to. Like I have so much respect for them just to be able to go up there, let alone play a fucking instrument while doing it at the same time.
Right.
Like it's just like when you guys came, it was just like it's a lot. Like you're singing about song Vanity. It's like. Fuck, man, I don't even know how I would be able to sing something like that without, like, fucking trying to hold it together, you know? So, yeah, it's a lot harder than people think. That's why when the Spirit Box article came out, I was like, that's some true shit. That's some true shit. Mm-hmm. So if you guys didn't know, she had a mental breakdown while recording that album.
Really?
And people were helping her through it and stuff like that. But anyway, so now we're going to get to the part where I show you guys 2 songs. I know people in here are saying Ellen, Rondo of Nightmare with Kami Band to show the commies. I really want to do that, guys, but I really want to show them Megasune. It's one of my favorite baby metal songs.
Well, what about commies? What about commies?
So it's
musicians.
I know that sounded really bad because we said commies.
Yeah.
The communist?
Yeah.
Communist?
I was like, I'm confused.
How about this? How about this sector? We'll do 2 songs for baby metal, okay? I want to show them Megasune. I gotta show them Megasune. I have to. But first, I'm gonna show you Maximum the Hormone, and then I'll do Megasune, and I'll do Rondo of Nightmare with the Kami Band. That's it. Because I want to do my selection. We did a lot of what the viewers wanted. Now I'm gonna show you guys what I want to show you guys.
All right. Bring it on.
So we're gonna do Megasune. We'll do one with Rondo of Nightmare. I'll do that for you guys with the Kami Band.
Oh, yeah, you probably.
And then
I'm like, let's take the guitars back real quick.
And then we'll do Maximum Hormone. We'll call it so you guys can take some showers and get ready for the show. Because they got a show, guys. Maybe they'll come on and do another one after the show, but they got to fucking get on the road, so I don't want to hold them up for too long.
Well, don't have to be in I don't think we can get into the hotel in San Angelo until 2 p.m.
Tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow. So
okay, awesome.
We'll see what happens.
So maybe we'll do a late night stream if you guys really want us to. Again, guys, if you guys want to donate to the channel, support the channel, this is going to help them out. I'm buying this shirt from them. I'm going to buy that shirt for the first winner over in New Jersey from Russia. We'll get you that shirt. You need to let me know what shirt you want. You saw all of them on stream. So we'll get that out to you ASAP. We're going to select one more winner. Make sure you're typing Painting Fences. And after we do these 3 songs, they're going to do one more acoustic song for you guys. If they have one in the bag. Can you guys pull off one?
I don't know.
Hey, Elliot, go grab the guitars again that you just put away.
After the 3 songs?
Yeah.
Cut it? Okay, we're going to cut it after the 3 songs, guys, okay? Alright. Baby metal.
Sorry, at some point I have to be the business guy.
Yeah. No worries. Alright, so we're gonna do Megasune first. If I can get the mouse in the right direction.
And what does Megasune mean?
Hell yeah! Go check out Painting Fences. What did you guys think of that song?
She got
Hell
the
yeah.
perfect hair flip in there right at the end.
That is
It was
my
like
quintessential.
watching water splash around. It's beautiful.
That's my quintessential baby metal song.
Hell,
That's a song that I'm just like.
that was the first baby metal song that I was like, I actually love this, because I first listened to "Gimme Chocolate" and I was like, fun. But then I listened to Megitsune next and I was like, yes. Like, that's what I needed to make me a fan.
Alright, I want to do Hungry Pride by Maximum Hormone. I think that's one of my favorites.
Prepare your bodies.
This will be the last one, guys. I really want to make sure you guys get a shower in and stuff like that before the show. So, guys,
Awesome.
this will be the last one. We will try to get them on again if we can. Whenever they come back through and all that good stuff.
We'll
So
be in your stream. We'll be, or your chat channels. So.
hell yeah,
We're members now.
Yeah.
Or is it Hungry Pride or I always mix up the name.
Uh-oh.
Fuck it. Let's do this.
Well, you'll know pretty fast whether it's right or wrong.
ハングリープライドという曲名に込められた意味とは
Was that the right one?
Yep. Excellent.
What's being blurred?
Yeah.
the hungry fly. Hungry fly, the hungry fly. Yeah.
There's your buddy.
The net of being. Yes.
So everybody dies at the end of the video.
Yeah.
Wall of death.
Oh damn!
Wall of death curse.
That's not even the end.
Okay.
What else is happening for 2 minutes and 18 seconds?
Commercial.
A commercial.
Okay.
So-
Wow.
No one else
One-
could survive that.
That
long.
just
Jeez.
made
Maximum
me,
Hormone 2 is the other one I wanted to show you guys.
that
Man.
made me finally
Oh
understand slam dancing. It always seemed excessive to me, but in that situation, I'm good.
My ears
Good
hurt.
for
Yeah.
My life has been changed.
Damn, I really want to show you Maximum Hormone 2, Makata Lee, but another time. They need to get some showers
We are,
in, guys.
we are
Wow.
emotionally drained.
Yeah.
And
That is
sweaty.
An
sick
emotionally
stuff.
draining day.
Maximum Hormone. I'm
What we
telling
gotta
you.
do though? Do they tour through America, the states?
I don't know. I don't
'Cause if
think
they
so. Not a
do-
lot.
We gotta get together and see that. And
Yeah.
That'll probably be the last time anyone ever sees us because we'll die. But
Yeah.
If there's a
We're
wall
definitely
of death,
dying.
It will-
I want to be fully
Yes.
healed for Maximum Hormone. I'm not even joking. I'm like getting in shape. I'm fucking going for runs. Like I'm gonna make
You
sure I'm
could
like
heal
you gotta
pristine.
prepare.
There's
for that
children
opportunity.
there.
We
He's
go
gonna
out with
rip
a
them in
bang.
half.
I'm gonna go into that fucking mosh pit. I'm gonna destroy. That's my goal. Destroy and have a good time, and I'm gonna just be
Say,
fucking
they
ready
have
to go.
It's rare now though.
It's
Well,
rare.
We will not.
I will
miss-
go to Japan. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
We
I
will
will
not
watch
miss
them
that
once,
opportunity.
at least once.
Oh,
Once.
that
I
would
don't
be
care.
brutal.
Just for that.
$1,000, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
Going to see him. My opinion.
100%.
That was great. I loved all the animal clips.
Same with Baby
That
Metal.
shit was
Dude,
great.
Baby Metal, Maximum Hormone. I don't give a fuck how much it is. I'm going to see him.
Oh, absolutely.
Just at least once. At least one. All I want is one time. After that, whatever. But at least I can say, like, go to the grave. and be
Sometimes
like, I
after
saw
you
them
get
once.
your once,
Huh?
it's not enough.
Yeah, I know. I do agree that's not enough, but I gotta see him once because you know how many people like they go and like I'm gonna see this band, and then they never see him,
Oh yeah, plenty of
and
those.
it's like at least I can say I saw Black Sabbath, the original lineup. I'm like
Right.
okay,
Nice.
I can be like all right, I saw the original fucking metal connoisseurs,
The
like
beginning of it all.
setting that stuff off
Was there
with
one,
the original lineup before they started passing away. But anyways,
was there one that your viewers wanted us to see that you said earlier? We could do it real quick and then
are you sure?
just.
Because I want to do Makata Lee by Maximum
I'd like
Hormone.
to leave it on that. That was
Oh,
dope.
I mean, yeah, that's a good.
This next
That's
Maximum
a
Hormone is
good note.
really good though.
There's
Also, wanna
another.
make sure we don't have
Anything
enough
from
time
that
before the
band,
show,
I'm down.
because
Like these guys are
it's time to
impressing
get
me.
ready.
Yeah.
If
yeah,
you want one more, I
it's
can do
totally
one
cracked
more.
out.
Four. We got. I don't
It's
know, man.
four.
If you want one
We
more,
can do another tonight.
Yeah, we could come back.
We
Yeah.
can always come back.
Come back.
I'm totally down to do
Yeah.
more of these
Alright.
guys, but if we gotta get ready, we gotta get
yeah,
ready.
we
Yeah,
gotta,
right.
we gotta get ready, guys. They have a fucking tour. Everyone's like, let's do it. We gotta go. They gotta do the tour. They're right. They're absolutely right.
We love you though.
Business must be
Thank you
taken
guys.
care
We'll do it
of.
again. We'll do it again real soon. Appreciate you guys for being out here. Thank you for helping them out. We're gonna set them up good today. All right. You guys have a good one. Peace out.
Thank you.
Women.